Yeah.
Good seeing you.
That is cool.
It's the little things.
Well, it is. Hey, ask Thanks, man.
Austin, your package this week, it's fitting with Kaden Long, since he's a Mr. Football finalist. Good job on that one.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Shot that one back in May.
Time now for the Gray Hodges pregame show. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the playoffs. Welcome to November, and welcome where we left off a year ago. The Smoky Bear Network, I'm kidding, is alive and well on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. And here's the thing. We put the graphic up there. We put the records 4-5, 9-1. Throw those out.
Throw those out. This game should be a really good football game. A lot of it will depend on West's offense and what they're able to
100%.
do, right? But the West defense has continually gotten better throughout the year. They've started to find their footing. Sevier County only has the one loss, that being to Grace. And so they're trying to do what they did a year ago, which is continue to matriculate down the field. Last year in round one, it was Central that battled this Sevier County team in round one. This year, a little tougher round one opponent, because last year's Central and this year's Central, two different Centrals.
Yeah.
But last year's Central versus this year's West, two different teams.
Pretty different. Let's welcome in Sophie Starkey along with Eric Kane down on the sideline. Eric, we'll start with you. Talking about key players of the game, talking about the great linebacker at West.
Yeah, we'll go to the visitors first, and the linebacker, Tennessee football commit, 2027 class JPPs. And, we've had him on, for the last couple of years, really good player, very fast, sideline to sideline. And when Sevier County, when they're not throwing it deep, man, they love those screen passes. I think JP Peace is going to be able to run and catch some of those in this one. But really just one of the guys in that front seven that is dangerous for West. We saw it last week against Powell. They got to set the tone in this one, and the one leading that charge better be JP Peace.
He's
still wearing the club.
Big club on his hand.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to talk about Cooper Newman in this game, Sophie. But for him to have a good game, Parker Newman, no relation, has to have a really good outing.
Absolutely. This is a guy who dominates on both sides of the football. He's a Mr. Football nominee, and so far on offense this season, he has tallied 48 catches, 630 yards, and 8 touchdowns. And then on the defensive side of the ball, he's totaled 81 tackles and 3 interceptions. I spoke to Coach Loveday earlier this week, and he said this is a guy who plays some ferocious football. He never fails to execute, and he's not only a playmaker, but a tone setter for the entire team.
Yeah, and he's kind of like Bryson Hedrick just a little bit for Sevier County. Every time there's a play, you feel like that guy's in the middle of the play.
Yeah, 0 and 6. I mean, very rarely does a play happen where those two aren't around they're not around the football.
Yeah. All right. Before we get to a story here, I want to transition into through this pregame show. We're going to kind of preview other games around the area. We're going to start with 5A because that's where we are. Some key games: Morristown West and Powell, Crockett and Central, Halls and Tennessee High. Sophie, we'll start with you. Powell, a considerable favorite in this game with Morristown West.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the first time these two teams are meeting since 1996.
Wow.
The Trojans finished the regular season at 3-7. They found just enough momentum to sneak their way into the playoffs, but they're facing off against Powell, who's 9-1, hoping to make yet another deep playoff run behind their quarterback, Deuce Rogers. It's the first time these two coaches will ever face off, but I think Powell's got the edge in this one.
Yeah,
Sophie, the last time these two teams played, Baron Chandler was patrolling the sidelines as a player for the Trojans.
How about
That's
that?
how long ago it was.
Crazy.
Baron's not he's older than I am. Eric, we
Yeah.
look at this next game. Crockett at Central, a game much like the Powell game, Central the heavy favorites.
Yeah, and again, I feel like going into this one, obviously, all the talks about Central and Kaden Long and Mr. Tennessee Titans football finalist and the transformation he's made from his junior year to his senior year, what he does through the air, through the legs. I think he's going to run the football even more than in the regular season. Once you get in this extra season, the playoffs, I think that can start in this one. But it just kind of feels like that special year. Central found something defensively. They've got tons of takeaways. I know Crockett is turnover prone. I think Central's going to roll in this one in the opener here in the playoffs.
The other one, Halls and Tennessee High.
I still think the away team's the prohibitive favorite in this game. I'll handle this one. Halls has the better resume.
You like Halls?
Yes, I do. I think going to the Stone Castle, you don't sneeze at it, but Tennessee High is, to me, a pretty weak number 2 seed. Hall's a pretty strong number 3.
Yeah.
I like the away team in this game.
Okay. By the way, going back just a little bit, I think I put the order a little bit wrong in the way we did this. Let's go back to Central and let's talk about, everybody talks about the quarterback, Javastin Badgett. He's had a great year. There's no question about that. But the quarterback, Kaden Long, his coach, Kevin Lane, has put up as a Mr. Football, nominee. Caden's had a great year. Austin had a chance to visit with the quarterback who's had a heck of a year.
Here with Central quarterback Kaden Long. Kaden, you've had a fantastic year, man. You've been doing it with your arm, with your legs. What's been the key, and how much fun has that growth been?
It's a lot of fun. I think the key really is just experience, getting comfortable in the pocket, knowing when to use my legs, knowing when to throw the ball. I think last year has helped me a lot, just knowing what to do this year.
You look at this team. Last week, you guys have been rolling right along. Last week, you got pushed by Carnes a little bit. And do you think that was a good thing just because you won the game, but it was a wake-up call to like, okay, guys, this thing can be fragile if we don't get it on our P's and Q's?
Yeah, I think it was definitely it's a warning that we needed, that we can't play down to our competition no matter who we're playing. We have to come in thinking that it's the best team in the state. Everybody's 0-0 now. One game and all it takes, so we have to come in there focused no matter who we're playing.
I'm sure you like to sling it, but at the same time, when you did a designed run call, do you like those moments too?
I do. I like those a lot. I don't know which one I like more, but I do love using my legs and running the ball.
What's special about this team?
I think the bond and brotherhood we have. I mean, last year we weren't super experienced, but this year, I mean, I hang out with the guys all the time. We go do stuff. I think our connection, chemistry is what makes us really stand out there on the field.
What makes you a good player?
I think my leadership and my work ethic is what makes me good, and the guys around me. I think with the guys around me, they help me out because I can give them the ball and they go make plays.
Where does the leadership and work ethic come from?
I think it comes from just growing up with a strict dad and mom, always making sure I'm doing the right thing. I think people look up to me, and I take it on pretty well.
He's the key for Central as far as they go. He'll be the guy leading them, Kaden Long here of the Central Bobcats.
And a real reason they feel good about next year. Hey, let's welcome in Mike Ray. He's a physical therapist over at LeConte Therapy Center. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I hope the weather holds up here. We don't get too many storms.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. Let's all just do a rain dance if we can. Hey, we are at a football game. Yeah. What advice do you have for young athletes and advice you give them after an injury?
Sure. Regarding athletes, from a sports medicine orthopedic perspective, we have really 3 pillars we need to accomplish. We need to make sure we have full range of motion. If you don't have full range of motion, you have stiffness. And when you have stiffness, you have pain. The second pillar is to have flexibility. If you don't have good flexibility around the muscles, around the joint, that increases an imbalance of the biomechanics and you get injury. And third is strength. If you don't have good strength, you don't have very good power or ability to have running and jumping and agility, and that sets us up for injury. And as a physical therapist, we have those pillars in order, in your best effort to get you back to a normal stance, to get you back to your sport, maybe on the court or the field or whatever sport you enjoy.
Hey, Mike, what kind of services do you offer as far as physical therapy services at LeConte?
Yes, I'm here today to represent 2 clinics out of our 13 here in East Tennessee. Okay. The first is Sevierville. It's at our LeConte Medical Center campus, and they have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech, and they work with lots of ailments in terms of stroke, neurological, Parkinson's, MS, and we have orthopedics. May it be a total knee, a total hip, low back pain or neck pain from a weekend warrior, and we have lymphedema and post-concussion therapy. And I am at the South Clinic, which is at the New Covenant Health South Clinic on Chapman Highway in John Sevier. And my colleague Scotty Jones and I, we do orthopedics primarily. And that's, again, total hips, total knees, rotator cuff, neck and back pain. And my colleague Elizabeth Edison, she is a neurocertified specialist, and she works with stroke, MS, balance, vestibular, and post-concussion.
Mike Ray, PT over at LeConte Therapy Center. Thanks for stopping by. Safe travels out of here. It's kind of busy, okay?
Yes, sir. Have a good evening.
Sounds good. Absolutely. Hey, let's take a break here on the Gray Hodges pregame show. We will run through 6A. We'll run through 4A. We'll get you ready for the Smoky Bears and the Rebels when we come back. For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Welcome back to the Gray Hodges pregame show. Here with Todd Loveday, head football coach at Sevier County. Has it been a different year with the bullseye on your back as the 5A state champion?
No, it seemed like the seasons went by fast. I don't know if it has anything to do with that or not, but, we have so many of the same guys. I mean, you try to drown all that stuff out, but, it's a great – people are excited, still excited. We have a lot of support, but our guys have done a pretty good job of honing in each week.
God, we've been doing this a long time. I have never seen a first-round playoff game where you had the last 3 state champions.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't look at seeding at all. You watch West on film, it's the same old West to me. I mean, there's no secrets what they're trying to do either way, but a lot of the great teams, there's not really any secrets. They just execute, and you can tell those guys love each other. They play hard, and it's going to take a 4-quarter effort and then some.
You make a great point. You get to the playoffs, you do have to hit the reset button and throw the records out. You understand that, but do you think these kids do?
Who knows what teenagers think, but I believe they do. I mean, there's so much evidence the last few years these guys have on what it takes, how hard it is. You can't skip any steps, and they've been with it every week on that, and this week shouldn't be any different.
Talk about being at home. Last year we turned into the Smoky Bear Network. We were with you guys all 4 weeks. We're not doing that again, by the way. But can you believe we're in the playoffs?
No, it's been a real fast time, and part of that is routine oriented. But here we are again.
A great group of kids that you love.
Yeah, I mean it's. I remember when it ended last year. We got back, and the coach was like, "It's kind of sad we won't coach some of these guys again." I mean they're just great kids, great families, and fun to be around, and ready to go to battle with them again tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to this one tonight as Sevier County plays host to West. Let's welcome Sophie Starkey back in along with Eric Kane, and let's zero in on 4A now. Sophie, we'll start with you. You were doing the sidelines last Friday when Anderson County pulled off that stunning upset over Alcoa. They've got Volunteer tonight. Can the Mavericks come off that high, do you think?
I think they can. And Mark, it's really hard not to be inspired by the Anderson County team. Their quarterback, J.D. Gillum, fighting back from injury, then leading the 7-2 Mavericks to that win last week over Alcoa for the #1 seed. But Volunteer has plenty of firepower as well. They finished their regular season at 7-3. Both these two teams were boosted by some off-season transfers. It's the first time they're ever going to face off. But I think Anderson County's looking pretty dangerous coming off of last week's win.
Yeah, they look good, no question.
I will say you would think the big loser last week with the Anderson County win was Gibbs, because they were slated to host a home playoff game. And in the short term, maybe they were.
But
in
you look
the
at the
long
road
term, if they can get past tonight, Eric, they go to Elizabethton. Not the same Elizabethton team we've seen for a lot of years. They are a little bit more mortal than they've been. If they can get past this, the road is easier in round 2 than it would be had they been the 2 seed.
Yeah, no doubt. And, Gibbs did. I know they had an early season loss to South Dole that you'd want back. They lost to Alcoa. But, Gibbs did nothing wrong. They should be hosting this playoff game, and I know that it sets up nice for them. But I think this is a team that knows that, going to be energized and ready to go on the road and prove that they should have had that home playoff game in round 1. Elizabethton, though, have the experience. They play deep into the playoffs every year. I understand not a little bit mortal, as you pointed out. That's a tough place to play, but I think you're going to get a team that can throw it as well as run it. Gibbs can always run it, but a team that is energized and motivated to go on the road to get back to home and play where they needed to be, as they should have been, if not for the upset of all upsets last week. I don't know if we'll call it that, but again, Alcoa losing.
It's close.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. Gibbs' Twitter account, when they beat Carter on Thursday night, said we're going to host next week, and they had to delete that. Carter, speaking of the Hornets, they go to Greenville. I don't know if anybody can beat Greenville as a 4-1, but if anybody could, I would take a Carter team that can score the football.
Yeah.
To me, you've got to play a high-scoring shootout game to beat Greenville. You can't be unconventional and kind of ball control. I think Greenville's just too good. I think you've got to try to put up points. Carter can do that.
Last game in 4A, poor Cherokee.
Yeah, they were the other. They and Upperman were the other 2 losers in that deal last week.
Yeah.
Cherokee, instead of going to Gibbs, gets to go to Alcoa, and Alcoa, I guess they'll host senior night tonight. They normally host it 3rd round, but first round this year.
Yeah, they decided to go ahead. And Sophie, to wrap the whole thing up, once again, you were on the sideline for Alcoa and Anderson County. Poor Cherokee. How mad is Alcoa?
I would say they're pretty upset, but that coach, let me tell you, out of every coach I've interviewed, he has been the most grounded. He said, we don't look at opponents. Every opponent's faceless. He never doubted that Anderson County was a good team, and he acknowledged where they messed up and said they need to clean up their act.
Yep, no question.
Well, at the end of the day, Alcoa is judged by gold balls, not by region titles. So, to quote Brian Nix after the game, if we do what we're supposed to, you guys will get another crack at that team in 3 weeks. So, do what you're supposed to do, and that starts tonight.
We'll see what happens. Okay, let's take a break from our previews. Not a break, but let's head into the WBIR studios, take a look at the Blitz Players of the Week, and here's Emily Ray Cochran.
Regular season play of high school football is officially over, but we've still got some accolades to give out. It's the finale of Player of the Week, and we're heading up to Sevier County, where we find not one, but two of our winners. Starting with our Offensive Player of the Week, it's Brayson Hedrick. You might be familiar with that name. He's had a huge season for the Smoky Bears. Also won Player of the Week back in Week 4. In last week's 40-7 win over Mo West, the wide receiver caught 9 passes for 218 yards and 2 touchdowns. We asked him what motivates him to give his all on Friday nights.
My family and my team pushes me hard, and my family's just in my ear pushing me too, so that's pretty much it. They just all want it just as bad as I do.
To the defensive side, Smoky Bears linebacker Joey Galazin. In that same game, he made his presence known. 9 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks as well. Joey says it's all about playing for the guy right next to you.
We've always been close. I mean, I've been playing with this same group of people for maybe 14 years, something like around that number, so it's been a ride.
And that's it for our high school football players of the week, both from Sevier County. Of course, the Smoky Bears taking on West tonight. For now, I'll send things back to you.
Let's take a break. The Food City National Anthem is behind us. We'll preview 6A. We'll get you ready for this first round game when we come back. For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. we are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Welcome back to the Gray Hodges pregame show. Mark Packer, Austin Price, Sophie Starkey is with us. Eric Kane's making his way up to the press box, and then we'll let him drop along when he gets up here and then start the broadcast. Sophie, let's bring you into the picture here. We're talking 6A games tonight. Let's start with Farragut and Dobbins-Bennett.
Yeah, it's deja vu for these two teams. They actually met in the first round of the playoffs last year. DB taking that one 42-24. Now, Farragut's had a little bit of a rough start to its season. They started 0-5, rallied their way back to finish 3-7 going into the postseason, but they're going up against the Indians, who are 9-1. Their only loss being to Oak Ridge. They're on a 6-game winning streak and coming off of a big rivalry win, so they've got some edge.
Yeah, Dobbins-Bennett, big win over Science Hill a week ago, and by the way, we saw that Dobbins-Bennett lost on Rivalry Friday earlier in the year.
Yeah, that's right. That's the loss she's talking about. Yeah. And when you look at Region 1 to 6A, they got the weekend started off the right way with a big win over Oak Ridge last night. Science Hill winning down at the end of that game last night. Bradley Central at Jeff County. I think that's the game of the night in these 6A matchups. Bradley Central could push Jeff County. I think Jeff County should be favored, but I think it could be really close. Westridge and Maryville is not going to be close at all.
Yeah, not close at all. And then Maryville will probably play Riverdale next week and then work their way through that mix. But 6A. I mean, the question is, Farragut gets in there 3-7. Can they do any damage on the road? I mean,
well, here's the thing about this: Dobbins-Bennett is routinely losing these first-round games to these teams that are 4 seeds. They've done it for years. The William Blunt and others. Farragut could very well do that tonight.
All right, let's kind of bring it back here a little bit as we wait for the teams to run out. Had a chance to visit with West head coach Baron Chandler just a few minutes ago.
West head coach Baron Chandler is with us. Baron, records are gone. Doesn't matter anymore, does it?
No. In the playoffs, that's the beauty of it, is you get to wipe that slate clean and just go play it 1 week at a time.
I don't know that I've seen a first-round game where the kind of athletes come over that you've got a team that you've got a bunch of players that have state championship rings. You got gold balls in the trophy cabinet.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's exciting about this game is just getting to play against a good team there, and you figure you're probably going to have to play them at some point. So get that out of the way in the first round and see what happens.
So one of the best playoff games we had a year ago was Sevier County and West, quarterfinal game, double overtime. What do you remember about that?
Well, didn't like the outcome. That's what I remember about it. But just that it was a hard-fought game all the way down. Kids fighting and just competing, and I think that's what we'll see tonight.
How do you stop Cooper Newman, the quarterback for the Smoky Bears?
Really good quarterbacks, you got to get pressure on them. You got to figure out a way to get pressure on them and then still stay on top of them in the coverage. And, if you can do that, there's not many quarterbacks that are great.
Baron, good luck.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
And as always, our thanks to Jim and Nick's for the incredible pregame meal tonight. What was the best part of it, Austin? You picked it up. I like the whipped mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it was a little bit of everything. It was kind of a new menu this week.
Like, a little different.
A little different compared to what we've been getting. So
brownies were soft.
Yeah, they were moist. If you don't like that word, like my sister-in-law Kim, too bad. Moist. Hey, again, at the end of the day, it's variance, and the crew likes variance. Nobody likes the same thing over and over again. They loved this.
Here's the deal. I'll say this, and this is not just a pitch for Jim and Nick, but I mean it is. The crew's never been standing around waiting for you to show up like they have.
Well,
this year.
I've got my list of Sevier County communities, and I think I drove by half of these, going about 3 miles an hour, coming down Governor Winfield down Parkway.
Go ahead, throw something out.
Hey, Locust Ridge. Alder Branch. Bluff Mountain. We got them all through here, including Jack Parton's LeConte Landing. Other notable matchups on this
Pittman Center
Friday night: Kingston at Gatlinburg-Pittman. That one will be interesting. Gatlinburg's the only team in the viewing area, the only team, Eric Kane, that is undefeated. That never really happens where you only have one. There's always been a single A team, a double A team,
and
Alcoa, Anderson County for so many years, Maryville, only one team at its GP that is undefeated. Cumberland Gap at Eagleton. That should be an Eagleton win. And then Cloudland and Coalfield, they played last night. Coalfield won that matchup to move on to next week. The one I'm watching would be a match that happened last night. Kudos to Chad Speck and CAK. They go over, they beat Good Pasture.
Yeah.
They're now to the quarterfinals in private ball because there's only 4 rounds in it. Quarterfinals, they'll play at Lausanne out in Memphis next week.
Yeah, and we've got a little time as West waits for Sevier County, and boy, the Rebels have a lot to prove tonight, and I hope that kid's okay. A bunch of games. There were a few last night because of the concern of weather tonight.
Lawrence County beats Ray County. Ray County was the 1. Lawrence County was the 4. Now Tennessee High or Halls will host Lawrence County next week. So, again, if Tennessee High wins, it's about a 7-hour drive from Lawrence County.
Wow.
Hello. It's a 4.5-hour drive. That's not counting buses, and that's not counting traffic. That's just straight from here to there with none of that stuff included.
I'm going to have to do a car wash this week to pay for the thing. So Oak Ridge lost to Science Hill 35-31.
Yes.
Coalfield beat Cloudland 51-6. CAK beat Good Pasture 42-35. And then Loudon lost to Stone Memorial with 41-15, I believe it was.
Now Stone Memorial will head over to Anderson County as long as Anderson County can take care of Volunteer.
Let's take a break. It's Sevier County, the defending 5A state champions, playing host to West, who won gold balls in 22 and 23 when we come back on OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Food City.
We've got a special guest coach today, Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Y'all have a bigger chair?
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
The following live sports broadcast is brought to you by Pac-Man HD Productions.
Play fake, back of the end zone, touchdown.
Down the sideline, looking for the end zone. He will find it. Touchdown.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Now the regular season is over, and now the real season begins on OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. The defending 5A state champions Smoky Bears making their way down onto the field and ready to open defense of their 5A state championship. Mark Backer along with Eric Kane. Austin Price did not get the short sleeve black top. We ran out before we got to you.
I like mine better anyways. I will say this. West is not your normal 4 and 5.
Oh, no,
seed.
not at all. Not at all. No, there's no question about that.
So if you're gonna beat the defending champs, you're gonna have to do it.
Key players. Let's start with Messiah Wren.
Yeah, Messiah Wren's one of those guys that's been doing it for year over year for West. You know, they got a great 1-2 punch with Wren and Raheem Lee, but Wren's kind of that senior in the room, 9 touchdowns, almost 700 yards receiving. He's a threat through the air as well. 22, they're going to run a lot of jet sweeps with him, but he does a great job putting the foot down and getting north-south in a hurry. That's Messiah Wren of Knox West.
Yeah, you flip it to the Sevier County Smoky Bears, and they've got a plethora of players that you could talk about, but it all starts and ends with one guy, right? Cooper Newman. The ball's going to be in his hands a lot tonight. Expect him to take a lot of deep shots to Bryson Hedrick, try to work it to Parker Newman as well. Cooper Newman has been fantastic, and he takes care of the football. You go back to last year, he's only got 5 picks in the last 2 years combined.
And the broadcast starts and ends with Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. Sophie?
Coach, your team is no stranger to the playoffs. What do they need to execute tonight against West in their run game?
Yeah, we just got to come out and do what we've been doing, play fast, play physical, and expect a 4-quarter game.
The last time I spoke to you about Cooper Newman, you said his pulse never changes. Is that the same going into the playoffs?
It's like that ever since I've known the kid. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah. You said he's Mr. Consistent. How have you seen that?
Yeah, just daily habits every day, on the field, off the field, weight room, wherever he is. He's a winner, and everybody gravitates toward it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Sophie, thank you. First quarter, as always, brought to you by OEB Law. Turn your wreck into a check with OEB Law. West won the toss. They have decided to defer. And I would say a spectacular night for football, but I don't want to jinx anything because Todd Howell always says it's an AB night for absolutely beautiful. I said on WBIR earlier, tell Todd it's a U for absolutely unstable.
Feels great out here right now. Doesn't feel like fall. Last couple weeks it felt like fall. A little heat tonight, but let me ask you this. Are you guys surprised that West deferred? I mean, typically you want to defer, but West, the way you play defense,
I want to go on defense.
Yeah,
I want the football to start the second half.
I just thought maybe you want to try to strike first, knowing your
that offense, the one we saw last week.
Well, I know, but my point is,
sorry, Eric.
Do you want to go behind? I'm not saying they're automatically going to score a touchdown, but do you want to go down 7-0 because that's tough sledding?
Eric, I'm sorry. Rule number 1, I've always said to Austin, don't call me out on the air. I just called you out on the air. I apologize.
That's okay.
You owe me one.
That's the first time you've ever done that.
Bringing a point to the yard. Maybe it wasn't a good one.
Does it get any better than the playing surface here at the Smoky Bears? I'll say this. Credit Jack Parton, former director of schools. He started the move to all of the turf, which pushed Knox County to do all that.
By the way, Eric, 7:04. Okay, and the over-under of the first time Austin mentioned Jack Parton was 7:06.
There we go.
Under hit.
Got the under. To your point about the turf, I missed the crown.
I know.
I missed the crowd. You looked at the opposing sideline, you can only see waist up.
Hey, there was a crown of all crowns here at Sevier County. I remember William Blunt with Sevier County earlier a few years back. You couldn't even see it from one side to the other.
All right, boys. From Lick Log Hollow to Rocky Flats, it's Playoff Friday. And it starts with a touchback.
Disappointed you didn't mention Boogertown.
Oh, it's coming.
It's later.
It's coming.
Later.
It's coming.
We got to work that in when we're talking to Sophie. You know, I wonder if she's ever heard of Boogertown.
Dad Stubbers brought to you by the Knoxville Smokies. Cooper Newman, kind of low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, 33 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And what Sevier County does so well, they're going to work the screen game. They're going to try to draw the defense in, and they're going to throw it over the top to Hedrick, Newman, Maples. It's a really good philosophy when you got a quarterback that can put that ball on the money.
When these teams played a year ago in the quarterfinal, it was 3-0 Sevier County at the half. Neither team could get any offense going. It's almost going to be kind of a battle of wills in this one as you take a look at the Sevier County offense.
Yeah, a lot of big boys up front as well. 4 seniors on that offensive line, but as we've already mentioned, the weapons all over the place with Bryson Hedrick, Parker Newman, Wyatt Maples, Nathan Patterson, who just got the carry there on first down, a sophomore. He'll split time with Alexis Martinez, another sophomore in the backfield.
Gain of 7 on first down. Expecting good stats tonight as Zach Nelson is filling in for Joe McNish tonight. And our first flag of the night from our Region 1 crew up at Tri-Cities.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 68. 5 yards from the previous spot. Still second down.
Adam Knobloch is our referee tonight as you take a look at the defense. Very athletic defense, that secondary to be tested.
Always is. The last week against Powell, Austin, I mean, that front seven was a force to be reckoned with.
They're going to have to be tonight. Yeah. They're going to have to get in his face, force him into some throws he doesn't want to make. If you let him have time, it's not going to end well.
Yep. JP Peace, who we highlighted in the pregame show, going to have a nice game at linebacker for West.
2nd down and 8. Newman's first pass of the game. He'll take a shot deep. He has Bryson Hedrick behind the secondary. Hedrick makes the catch. He's going to take it 78 yards for the touchdown. Welcome to the game. Did I just say that a year ago it was 3-0 at the half? We are 1 minute, 10 seconds in, and we have a touchdown.
And you just talked about this defense, though stout, the secondary going to get tested. Play number 1, Yorick Cook in coverage and no help.
Well, that defense you talk about from a year ago, the one spot where they lost players was the secondary. And that just showed up in a big way.
Yeah. Nice catch there by Bryson Hedrick.
And here's the question for West. I mean, very early he asked this question as the ball gets about 12 feet off the ground. Can they match? And let's take a quick break here.
Which goes back to what Eric said.
That was my point.
Yeah, that was a great point, Eric. You are incredibly smart.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
Well, all year long, Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Covenant Health, our proud presenting sponsor all year long, and could not do this without Covenant Health. So many locations to serve you and your family with Covenant Health. 7-0 Sevier County, just 1:10 into the game. And now the Rebels looking to make something happen on special teams from the 12-yard line. And they'll start at the 27-yard line. Quarterback going to have to play a little bit better tonight than he did last week against Powell.
Yeah, and they've been playing too, Austin, and Jack Harrison and Cannon Dowd. We saw that last week, and Jack Harrison will get the start here, but no doubt about it. There's going to be a lot of points scored. They're going to have to get quarterback play by the Rebels.
You don't have to score right here, but you do, in my opinion, have to pick up a few first downs, flip the field. I never want to say it's a must-score first drive of the game.
But
correct. But you also don't want to go 3 and out and then give them the ball right back. Couple first downs minimum.
After a 3-play, 80-yard drive as Messiah Wren around right in. They'll take that all night long as he picks up about 6.5 yards. An offense that, to steal a line from Austin and Hank Stram in Super Bowl IV, they matriculated up and down the field a week ago, just never could score.
Yeah, you couldn't cash in when you got into the red zone or near the red zone. They run the football again. Messiah Wren, nice gain of 8 on first down. Raheem Lee will get into that action too. They've got playmakers on the outside. It's just getting the football out there.
2nd down and 2. They'll look to throw. Quick pass. And they will get the first down as Abel Ancelet takes the shot. Really good defense. You keep your eye on Parker Newman. We talked about him. Sophie did in the pregame show. He's kind of everywhere, along with Bryson Hedrick.
Well, and there are Power 4 schools looking at Parker Newman to play defense. Like, he has a lot of eyeballs on him for that side of the ball.
First down, the Rebels. A 3-yard gain. Very nice pursuit by that Sevier County defense led by Joey Gallazin, number 47.
And this is a defense that's very aggressive. When the ball's in the air, they go get it. I mean, you got Bryson Hedrick, 3 interceptions, 2 pick-sixes. Parker Newman, who you just mentioned, 3 picks. Wyatt Maples, who made the tackle a moment ago, 4 PBUs and a pick.
they go get that thing.
I do like letting him get a couple of completions early to build some confidence.
Yeah.
2nd down and 7. Messiah Wren taking the shot off right tackle. And we talk about Messiah Wren, but Raheem Lee is the guy that really is the tough runner.
Look at the yards per carry. He's big, he's physical, and he's averaging 6.5 per touch.
A little banged up. One of the things the Sevier County coaches asked is, how's Raheem Lee? And I said, they really wouldn't say.
And when they really wouldn't say, I mean, you're keeping things pretty close. Big third down here.
Yeah, 3rd down and 5 at your 42. Quick pass.
And that was telegraphed. Should have been picked off. Could have been picked off. That could have easily been a pick 6 as Joey Gallazin dropped the football.
What I've noticed in the throwing motion of Harrison, he's very slow to take the ball and get in throwing motion. It just takes a while to get rid of it. Threw it between the 2 receivers, and Gallazin almost had a pick.
And you just had wide pop right there. You had the tight end go a couple yards down the field and just turn around, and that linebacker read it like a book and didn't have to even move too far to his left to make a play on the ball.
Got a Colquitt out there on the field, wearing number 47. A nice high punt, takes a high bounce.
Special teams.
And they'll let it roll down to about the 2-yard line.
Good play.
You have a student getting ready for the ACT after a 56-yard punt. Make sure you consider my friends at Cooch Cram Course. Science section is now optional. You got to get in there for that final opportunity for UT, which is coming up on Saturday, December the 13th. Give them a shout, 865. You've got the number there on your screen. It is Cooch Cram Course.
And not that Sevier County doesn't earn everything it gets, but, if you're going to score on this drive, boy, you're going to have to earn it. Ball at the 2-yard line. Great punt by Colquitt, and great teams coverage down the field to down that inside the 5.
Took a nice bounce.
Yeah.
Obviously coached well by his father, Dustin, I'm sure. Inside handoff off left tackle. Running through tackles, and that's the young running back, Patterson.
Yeah, just a sophomore. He is a load, Eric. I mean, you look at him, he's 5'10", but he's about 180 pounds. And runs, as we talked about with Todd Loveday before, like an old school back. There's not a lot of wiggle. If he's going to have a chance to run you over, he's going to try.
And he got a taste of the action last year, when we had all the playoff games.
Yes, because they had the injuries.
Yes, and so this stage, obviously, not big for him at all.
1st down and 10. Now, Cooper Newman to Parker Newman, who will take a shot on the sideline and then slung out of bounds. Is that a penalty of a little bit after the whistle?
I mean, you can't help him.
Or was it before?
It's either a hold on Sevier County or a late hit.
Well, the flag's on the field to play.
Yeah. Hold on Sevier County.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's close to being a late hit, too.
Holding, offense number 15, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, still 1st down.
Patterson, a 14-yard run on one play, and then a penalty on the next.
Yep. Don't want that. And you certainly don't want to be playing behind the sticks at your own 10.
It's always so different when we get to the playoffs and there's all these other games going on, following other scores and other games. 1st down and 16. Cooper Newman across the middle to Parker. And Parker Newman will carry defenders out past the 20. Boy, just the effort for 14 yards.
Yeah,
Look at him.
The momentum, right? That's a slant. The momentum took him to the middle of the field. He caught it. It continued just to carry him across the middle of the field.
He's just such a load. I mean, he's big. He is physical, and he keeps those legs churning.
Yeah, from a 1st down and 16, maybe 17 to a 2nd down and about 2.5.
What if they just straight ran go balls all night to Bryson Hedrick?
Well, they'll hand off to Patterson off left tackle, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, so it'll be a 3rd down and about 1.
West defensive line lived in the backfield, it felt like, for at least 3 quarters of that football game. Good opportunity here on 3rd and 1 to kind of announce your presence, what a big stop this would be, and you get pretty good field position. First 3rd down for Sevier County in the early going.
3rd down and 1, inside handoff, and they'll get the 1st down as Patterson leans forward.
He's just going to continue to lean on you all night, and that's hard, especially when you get to that fourth quarter and Sevier County is just trying to close out a game. Yep. They can just kind of let him get behind his pads, and it's tough to slow him down.
Already 27 yards on the ground for Nathan Patterson, who they have been leaning on him in the first 2 drives.
Newman rolls right, going to take a shot downfield deep, and there he is again. There he is again. Bryson Hedrick simply makes plays. This one, 70 yards. A 78-yarder to start it, a 70-yarder here. Fairly impressive already.
Again, if they just ran go balls to him every play, what would they score?
Look at the throw here. Straight rollout. Newman throws off platform and delivers a gorgeous ball in stride for the 6.
West secondary just outmatched by one guy.
Yeah.
Not even 6 minutes into the game, 5:34. Extra point is up, and it is good. 14-0. The air raid in full effect in the Smoky Mountains.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
I still have spots on my glasses, even with the most expensive cleaners.
Whoa, AquaClear can fix that.
If I don't squeegee this, I still see spots.
Are you tired of still seeing spots? AquaClear can fix that.
Faded laundry again?
AquaClear can fix that.
OEB Rivalry Friday is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Carson Newman University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. Well, we're 5 minutes and 34 seconds into the game. Cooper Newman, 2 long touchdown passes. Bryson Hedrick, 2 long touchdown catches. And the Rebels have their backs against the wall already.
Here's the thing. When in doubt, back up a few. Back up a few if you're the secondary for West right now, because he's going to throw deep.
So the Rebels will pick this one up at the 15-yard line and going to try to use for speed to the far side. This is exactly what they need, special teams. Nice kick return past the 50 into Sevier County territory.
5 plays, 97 yards, 2:25 off the clock for Sevier County, ending in a 70-yard touchdown pass from Cooper Newman and Bryson Hedrick. But if you're West, you're right. That's exactly what you want right there. A great kickoff return, setting up shop on the plus side of the 50.
Had 3 purple jerseys right there, and he split them all on the return.
And a flag will bring it back.
During the return, personal foul. Legal blindside block. Return team number 52. That'll be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
Shoot, I feel like we would have seen that, right?
Well, I thought we would have seen the flag. None of the three of us saw the flag out there.
And especially you can miss a hole, but a blindside block, typically those are things you don't miss.
Didn't see the block, nor did we see a flag. And West needed a nice kickoff return, and it is wiped off the slate.
What a momentum drainer right there.
Going to run the football up the middle, and Sevier County, you can be guaranteed we'll say, you know what, you're not running the ball, we'll let you try to beat us through the air.
I mean, that's what you want, right? If you're Sevier County, you want West to go to the air. You want to set up 3rd and 7 to 8, 3rd and long.
Rockwood up on Hampton 14-6 as we keep you updated on scores. 2nd down and 8. And the flag comes in on the far side of the field.
At that time, they had Raheem Lee and Masai Wren in the backfield.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5 yards in the previous spot, still 2nd down.
All right, here's that situation where it's 2nd and short, right? What's your faith that you can get 3rd and 3?
I would just worry about getting the first down.
I'm getting the first down.
I'm with you on most things.
I'm getting the first. I'll run Wildcat. I'll take my 3 yards, and I'll say move the chains, please. Here's the thing. If we hadn't sat through 4 quarters of the West offense a week ago, maybe we'd have a different opinion.
I just view that as a beautiful game defensively, all right? Everybody says boring. I mean, it was great. And honestly, what they gave up to Powell just had some explosive plays for much of the game. Some hidden yardage as well.
They've given up some explosive plays tonight.
Yes, they have. But they still ran the football very well. But you know what you can't. You know what you can't do down 14-0 in the first quarter. You can't live on the run. It's just a tough situation to be in.
Well,
Gibbs 7, Elizabethton 0.
I think that the key in all of this for West, if you're down 14-0, it's not ideal. You've obviously going to have to get stops, or you're going to get blown out of here. But you have to catch the ball.
Yeah.
But also, just find a way to chip away enough to be down 7 at the half. Because guess what? To the point of earlier, you do get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
Baron Chandler, head coach for West. Boy, put in a tough spot when all that happened with Lamar Brown. And
when they've ended the regular season really well.
3rd down and 5. Looking to throw. High throw to the bench. And a punting situation for the Rebels.
Goes back to that 2nd down drop. Wouldn't have been a first down, but would have got you closer to the sticks.
Fourth down and 6, 14-0. Sevier County. Smoky Bears are playing up at the line of scrimmage. I don't think believing that West is going to punt. And they are. As Colquitt will punt this one away. Bryson Hedrick at his own 32.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
The Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City coming up Saturday, December the 13th, 7 o'clock at West High School. WKNX The Knox, WBIR Plus. And we'll show you here momentarily after the play what the game MVPs will receive. These came to the house this week. I thought, man, we did this early. Our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. And there they are. Each winner on East Tennessee and Knoxville will receive a full-size helmet from Exterior Home Solutions of our 2 Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVPs.
Complete domination on offense for Sevier County so far, outgaining West 189 yards to 27. You have a pair of 70-yard touchdown bombs. That's what's going to happen.
Second down and 3, quick pass to Hedrick. This one not at the 70 or 78-yard variety, but close to first down yardage.
Yeah, I got more than I thought he was initially going to get on that reception. It's going to set up third and real short. Actually, they're going to move the sticks, yeah.
Central up on Crockett, 14-0.
See the way he threw that? Just kind of a little sidearm, just slung it out there.
See, and that's what he does well. We were talking about the slow delivery on the other side with Cooper Newman. He gets it in and out of the hands so quickly with velocity that the receiver catches the football and has space and the opportunity to make something happen. Newman throws it out to Bryson Hedrick. It's just a different level of passing game.
And he's just so good off platform. He is so good rolling out. And again, I mean, no one was around Hedrick on that one, but
15 yards. Looked like me throwing the ball to Eric before the game started.
Well, it's routes on air. I mean, in so many ways, it's routes on air. When was the last time they threw it and somebody was draping the receiver?
Not yet. You know what's funny? Last year when we had that first-round game, Central was here.
Yep.
And we were having the conversation of Newman to Kaden Long. Look at how much Kaden Long has improved in that regard this year.
See, look at the quick pass.
Yeah.
The quick getting it out of there quickly. And the receiver has the space to be able to make a move and kind of feel the open spot.
Just making it look so easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny how that's what good players do. They make it look easy. It's like a golfer. Good golfers, it's boring golf because they're so good.
And then they do this just enough to keep the defense honest. Because Patterson with a big hole can take it 25 or 30 yards in a blink. Same thing with Martinez.
So short of the first down, a third down and 1 as the clock is under 2 minutes to go. First quarter, Newman now 6 for 6, 192 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Going to their jumbo set, 2 tight ends in the backfield, a tailback.
Jumbo up left tackle, and they will get the first down. Needed 1, got 2.
And that's the exact kind of play they lined up in, and when they went for it and had the go-ahead winning touchdown last year, if you remember.
Yep.
They faked it and hit Parker Newman.
Let's go, 14-0 Smoky Bears. Newman will keep it himself and don't want to expose him to that too much.
It was a good pull, but still there was not a whole lot of room to run. Yeah, both ends crashing on the running back there. Didn't want to throw it, so gained about 2 yards, 3 yards on the play.
So at the end of 1 at Elizabeth, and it is Gibbs 7, Elizabeth nothing.
Second down and 7, 3 receivers far side of your screen. 15 seconds to go. Nice coverage there by the Rebel defense.
First time we've seen bang bang.
Abel Anslet in coverage, and the pass is completed, but nothing after that. Third and mid here, about 3rd and 6.
And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter, and what a first quarter it was for the Smoky Bears. 2 touchdowns, 78-70, and a 14-0 lead.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
go. Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Second quarter is brought to you by Food City, official tailgating headquarters of the Balls, and high school football everywhere. Sophie Starkey down on the far side of the field. Sophie.
Coach, you talked to me earlier this week about completing drives. How can your guys do that in the second quarter?
I think it's, just not make mistakes when we're out there. I mean, it's one block here or one thing there, and so we just got to do that so we can keep those drives going.
And how can your defense step up and defend guys like Bryson Hendrick?
Oh, he's definitely a challenge, so we're going to have to do better with that. But.
Thanks, Coach.
So a 3rd down and 6, and Baron Chandler's point. This a key spot right here. Rebels will bring pressure across the middle. Works out beautifully. Parker Newman into the secondary, down to the 6th, and that's just beautiful execution.
Yeah, they threw it right into the blitz and had it blocked up super well, and it's been pure domination.
Look at the total yards.
Like Tennessee against Oklahoma in the first half last week.
And look at the passing yards, and that sums up the two programs.
The difference is
a lead at one quarterback.
Yeah, the difference is between this and the Tennessee-Oklahoma game is the team that has the most yards has the lead.
Yeah, it has not turned the football over, that's for sure.
First down and 10, Patterson off left tackle, running through defenders, reaching for the end zone, and just a yard short.
I go back to that 3rd down call, second 3rd down attempt at the ball game. Great throw, zipping it in there on that screen, and then setting up this first down run. And Patterson doing what Patterson's done, running over a defender, right near the goal line. Didn't get in there. We'll see if he can punch it in this time. Jumbo set again.
2nd down and 1. They'll turn handoff to Patterson, right up the gut, blowing it open, 20-0, right at the start of the second quarter. And a question, for West right now is, with the year that they've had, do they keep their heads in this thing and keep fighting, or are they shut down at 4 and 5? They got to keep themselves in it.
Got to make a play defensively.
You need something to go your way in a hurry, because I think it's going to be really hard to keep your head in it otherwise.
Extra point is up, and it is no good. So Sevier County with a 20-0 lead as we just get started here in the second quarter. As you see, right off left tackle, Patterson gets in almost untouched. DJ Pendergrass is here with us from OEB Law. Stepping it up, man. What have you got working here?
I try to come
fresh for you.
This is not fresh. Oh, that's the last thing the three of us are. Speaking of fresh, you've got a pretty cool event coming up a few weeks on a Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We love high school football.
Yeah.
Right? We give back to the community. But what's more important is that we can continue to give back to the community from our winners from the courtroom. So what we've done is we started out the Battle of the Bands, and everybody's on the Rivalry Friday and Thursday schedule. We make sure that they can vote. You can go online, click that link right there. You scan it. You can go ahead and vote. And whoever wins, the top two teams will make it to play for the Ice Bears.
So here's the deal. They're both at the Ice Bears game, and they just play nonstop?
So it's not going to be nonstop. Obviously, it's going to be oriented by the Ice Bears. So they have little headphones and stuff so they know when they get to play. But they're better. They go back and forth. So it should be exciting. We did it last year with Central. It was such a great event that we pushed forward, and we got two teams.
So when is it again?
It's December the 4th, and it's going to be at the Sevier Coliseum at the Ice Bears.
Friday, December the 4th.
Yes.
That is
it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Yeah. And that is the night as West on the return here out to about the 15th. That's the first night of the state championships. That is private school night.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Okay. Will you be there?
I'm planning on it.
Well, I have tickets for you and 11 more people.
I'm planning 11. I don't know 11 more people who want to go to the game. DJ, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Thank you to OEB for your continued support and our title sponsor of OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. I need one of these tops, by the way. Fresh is the word. That is nice right there.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
So the Rebels will start this drive at the 16-yard line, and they'll go back to the ground off left tackle. And a nice run here.
Raheem Lee looks pretty healthy right there, and they need more of that. Again, just keep your mind in this game here. You've got to have something go well now.
Yeah, you got to make a play, right? You got to find an explosive play, find a hole in that defense, find a busted coverage. You need something here before this thing can snowball even more.
First down is the good news. 5-yard penalty is the bad news, I believe, against West.
They've got Dowd in at quarterback now.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 62. 5 yards from the previous spot. Still first down.
By the way, he's not going to play, but there is a quarterback over there on the west side. Last name is Heupel.
Well, at this current rate, if it continues the way it's going, he would play for me, because why not? If you think that's your quarterback of the future, you're down X amount of points in a playoff game like that, I'd get him some run. It sure doesn't hurt.
Jace Heupel is his name, and yes, he is the son of Josh Heupel, a freshman.
Is he a lefty?
He is not. He's a righty.
Man, that's a good defensive play there.
I will say this, having watched him throw it last week in warm-ups, he throws it as well, if not better, than anybody on the roster. But again, freshman, processing, all those type things. But with the game deteriorating the way it is, I sure don't think it hurts.
No, I agree with you. Second down and 19. Boy, nice open field tackle as the big tight end, Kaywood Rose, on the grab, but taken down by Wyatt Maples.
I don't know if he ever touched the ground. I think he fell on top of the defender. Let's see. It's a good tackle in open field.
And you would be correct.
Wow, I don't know what that noise was, but yeah, I agree. He never touched the ground. Third down and 12. Is that you?
I don't know how I made it.
0 for 2 on third down. A third down and 12 here. Going to take a shot deep, and why not? Has a receiver out there. This one is intercepted. And here come the Smoky Bears. Lee on the tackle as Zach Banks with the interception. A 30-yard return, and with 9:18 to go in the first half, Smoky Bears up 20-0 and knocking on the door already again.
Yeah, had to take a shot here, third and long, threw it up, and unfortunately nobody in sight. A couple defenders there, and Zach Banks able to run under it and make a play and return it 30 yards and set up the offense in good field position.
Bryson Hedrick tonight, 4 catches, 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cooper Newman has been somewhat efficient. 8 for 8, 213 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And we can verify those stats are accurate. Unlike most weeks.
Newman 9 for 9. And down to the 30-yard line. 7-yard gain. Yeah, Zach Nelson can't, claim running stats that he worked for Joe Tessitore or somebody like that. I mean, he's his own man doing play-by-play for UT for volleyball and basketball. You have volleyball tomorrow. Men's basketball tomorrow. Zach doing stats, and he'll be on play-by-play for Tennessee basketball tomorrow.
Yeah, look forward to tuning into that.
Maybe he'll let me do stats for him. 2nd down and 3.
I mean, you've already run the audio board this year.
Look at
Martinez right up the gut.
I run a mean audio board, by the way.
Yeah, this is good.
Alexis Martinez, just a sophomore. Again, he's the lightning to the thunder of Nathan Patterson.
What was that? Right up the middle. There he goes.
Here comes Patterson back in.
Gibbs up on Elizabethton 14-3 halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, good for Gibbs.
Motivated.
2nd down and 6. Smoky Bears will keep it on the ground. Patterson looking for his 2nd touchdown of the night. This one down inside the 1. It could be a 1st and goal.
And assume they'll probably bring in their heavy set here for 1st and goal. Maybe not. Don't see anybody running on.
So 1st down and goal just outside the 1-yard line. You never know on first-round games.
You don't.
Looking for a 4-possession lead, and Patterson will just stroll into the end zone, and the Smoky Bears extend to 26-0. That's just way too easy.
Everything they've done has been easy. It's been, again, it's just like being out there at practice for a walkthrough and going, all right, guys, we're gonna go left right here.
2 touchdowns on the night for Nathan Patterson. That's 10 touchdowns on the year. This one set up by the 30-yard interception return by Zach Banks.
Extra point to make it 27-0. It is up, and it is good.
The only thing that they
7:18 to go in the first half. Sorry, guys, we'll take a break. 27-0 Smoky Bears.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Glenn asks, Coach, how does one join the Vol Navy? It's a great question. Well, Glenn, you don't necessarily need a boat. You need a friend with a boat. Always arrive with beef, fresh cut by a Food City butcher, and you'll be welcomed aboard. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
What's better than enjoying a deliciously smoked turkey with all the fixings? Not having to cook it. This Thanksgiving, let Buddy's Barbecue do the work so you can focus on spending time with the ones you love. From smoked turkeys and hams to full feasts with all the sweets, get a smoking good deal on a spread everyone will love. We will sell out, so order today. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
Hello, OEB Rivalry Playoffs is brought to you by Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, D1 Training Facilities, and Better Mattress. Well, Mark Packer along with Eric Kane. Austin Price is with us as well. Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. 27-0 Sevier County with the lead. An 8-play, 38-yard drive after the interception. In just 153, Patterson, 11 carries, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns.
It's been that type of efficiency for Sevier County offensively, and I thought if West was gonna, have a chance to pull off the upset, now they had to muddy this game up. Certainly, that's not been the case so far.
Well, the Cheer Dance Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, and they are the senior cheerleaders for Sevier County, Alexa, Allie, and Presley. And congratulations for all that you do for school spirit, brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, official roofing partner of the Rivalry brand.
Harrison back into quarterback for the Rebels.
$27-0. Raheem Lee off right tackle turns this one up. And we'll step out after a gain of 7 yards. Hey, by the way, coming up tonight, excited to unveil the first of our 4 winners of the FCA Next Mile, which is brought to you and funded by Pilots Miles of Good. We will introduce you to the $5,000 scholarship winner from a Knoxville area school coming up at halftime.
Forest putting it on Chattanooga Prep, which means they would travel to Gatlinburg-Pittman next week in round number 2.
Jeff County and Bradley Central tied at 7 after 1.
Yeah, as we look at all this, I mean, it's kind of the nature of the beast. Every year in the playoffs, we kind of look around and we're all looking at each other like, that game looked like a good one next week. And was that second round this year is so different as Messiah Wren goes up right tackle. We're so used to knowing, hey, we're going to have Powell and Sevier County in round 2, and then we're going to have West and Sevier County in round 3, and then we'll have another local team against another local team. And now it's
Sevier County trying to defend their title, right, in 5A. Same thing with Oakland in 6A. You already knew you were going to have a new champ in 3A with Alcoa moving up. Well, you'll have a new champ in 4A because
Alcoa moved up.
Renell, that and Red Bank is putting it on Macon County 24-7. So that means the defending champs in 4A look like they'll be exiting after round 1. Gibbs, if they can beat Elizabethton, would go to Red Bank if the scores hold.
Make all these plans, talk about all these scenarios, and then they don't go that way.
Jack Harrison, 3 completions for 13 yards total.
Add to it.
Oh, boy,
Nice
how about
play.
that? Running through the defender on a first down and 10 for the first down.
Yeah, they tried to work to the tight end, Morgan Farrell, a couple times in this football game and have been able to connect right there in a big way. He does the rest, runs over a defender.
Well, you love the effort right there.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Farrell.
See what this flag's on. Again, this is the kind of thing that...
Prior to the snap, ball start.
Just like that.
Offense, number 0. 5 yards from the previous spot. Still first down.
By the way, Eagleton up on Cumberland Gap, 7-0.
No surprise there. Cumberland Gap's 3-7.
Yeah, and Eagleton, in their 3rd year, they're region champion over in Blount County in a 2A school. First down and 15, inside handoff to Raheem Lee off right tackle. He'll get 5 of them. Yeah, he'll get the penalty yards back.
If they win, if Eagleton wins, they would host Grundy County next week.
Which is right outside Zach Nelson's front door, by the way.
See if West can finish here.
Second down and 10. under duress, throws back across the middle and will pick up 4 yards and leave a 3rd down and 6 in what is obviously 4-down territory.
Again, if you feel like you can pick it up on the ground, run it twice. Yeah, you're not kicking a field goal.
Play-by-play guy here, or
PA
guy here, takes it back to that Greenback guy all those years ago. He was the best.
That guy's hard to beat.
Wonder if he's still doing it.
Now, Richie No last week, by the way, at Anderson County was spectacular.
He always is. He always is.
3rd down and 6. 0 for 3 on 3rd down. Rolling left, feeling pressure. And this one, I believe, may have been tipped. I mean, in that Anderson County Alcoa game, Richie No was hilarious. He was like, come on, get up off your feet. I mean, we need this play. It was just spectacular. Partner Newman got his hands on that one.
And now you got to throw here on this 4th down. I would have ran it on 3rd.
4th down and 6. First 4th down they'll try. Throws this one out to the sideline and will make the catch for the 1st down at the 16. That's Zarian Umas.
21-3, 31 seconds to go first half. Gibbs.
Over Betsy.
Over Elizabethton.
1st down and 10 at the 16. Inside handoff. Oh, just nowhere to go in the tackle box.
The kid to number 2, that's Lee. Met at the line of scrimmage. That first by number 32.
The balls may be off this weekend, but that never stops Rocky Top.
Doesn't matter where we are.
The Purple Pride of the Smoky Bear Marching Band.
West with 98 total yards at this point. Sevier County with a lot more than that. 2nd down and 10. Harrison rolling right. Runs out of real estate.
Working that same play they ran on 4th down. So here at Sevier County tonight, our old cohort Casey Funderburg, of course, hails from these parts. See what she did this week?
Ran the New York City Marathon.
Kudos to her. Yeah, congrats to her. That's I know that's been a goal of hers, at least seems like it. She's always running somewhere, so that's awesome.
Dobbins Bennett now up 14-7 on
I didn't want to make it act like we still talk like all the time, but she's always running somewhere, doing something.
3rd down and 10. Harrison looking to the end zone, throws this one out, catch is made. And we'll see where they mark it. The receiver kind of took a step back.
Is he short?
Well, he took a step back to avoid the defender. Watch Silas Monroe. And I think he's short of the 1st down because he backed up.
4th and 1.
I like that spot. I think it should have been spotted at the 5.
Already converted a 4th down on this drive, so going to have to do it again here if they're going to find the end zone.
I may take a timeout to talk about it, and I think they will.
Timeout. Morristown West. That's their first timeout of the half.
Nope, it's Knox West.
Morristown West. Hey, by the way, I've told you about Switch Lights. There are the Christmas lights.
Look at those bushes, man.
You hear the Christmas music? So listen, you know, it's never too early to put Christmas lights in your house, and this is the way to do it with Switch Lights. 865-855-4448. They'll come out. They'll get it all done for you. You can sit there and just watch, or you can do what I do, and that's just video while they're working. You know, my way to do it.
Well, you're doing it the correct way, right? It's a season.
You're doing it the right way. Yeah. Having someone do it for you, yes.
100%. Do you change your own oil, or do you go get it done? I mean, you know, it's the same thing with lights.
Actually, I go see our great friends at Matlock Tire, and they change my oil. The funny part is, you know, we put our Christmas tree up, just like you decorate your thing. And the amount of people, it's either, you know, it's one of those things where either, like, people go, oh, I love that. Or people go, sacrilege, it's just unbelievable.
It's decisive. What I don't get is...
And I'm going to tell you, everybody at home, anybody that hates on anybody that puts on Christmas lights up before Thanksgiving, stop. You can do you. I'll do me. The turkey tastes the same come Thanksgiving today, one way or the other.
People were saying let Thanksgiving have its day. I mean, it's just a meal. Christmas is a season.
4th down and 1.
I don't like running wide. He got it.
Tackle. Ooh. And let's see where they mark it.
They're going to give it to him based off they got the top of the screen. But
it's a great look right there on Jim Boofer vision.
I still didn't like it going down the line.
Yeah, it looked scary if you were West there for a moment.
Timeout for measurement.
Gatlinburg Pittman up on Kingston. Don't call us Rome County High School 20-0.
Grace up on St. George's 35-0 in the second quarter.
Gibbs up on Elizabethton 21-3. So West won the toss. They deferred. They'll get the football to start the second half.
They got it.
First down for the Rebels.
By a nose. So can you win the middle 8 here? Can you punch it in, make a stop, get the football, find points? It's a step in the right direction, obviously. It starts with punching it in right here,
So
though.
you're saying there's a chance.
There's absolutely a
27-0.
chance. Gotta score.
Hey, I saw the Buffalo Bills come back against the Houston Oilers. Don't call us the Tennessee Titans. A long time ago.
Is Frank Reich going in? Is Andre Reed or Thurman Thomas out there?
Wow, that's impressive. Andre Reed on the catch, though.
Is Cornelius Finn and Bruce Smith playing defense for him?
12th play of the drive. Oh, goodness gracious. They'll pitch this one back. Raheem Lee trying to make something out of.
He got more than he probably should have.
Still lost 7 on it, but
correct.
Yeah, you're right. He did. It could have been even worse.
Could have been worse.
By 71, that's Parton.
Yeah, Harrison has stepped up, and so they were going to pitch it back there to the tailback anyway, but either miscommunication, he wasn't ready for a bad snap. I mean, it obviously did not work.
2 minutes to go, first half. Now a 2nd down and goal at the 12. Harrison, the quarterback, rolling right, running out of real estate, and will just throw this one away. I mean, it's just the difference between the team that makes it look easy and the team that just makes it look just painful.
You're rolling out to the sideline, and the field is shrinking, and you're sending 2 guys to the end zone. You got to bring that third drag over the middle and have an option there.
What? Was that not painful looking? He rolled out, he ran out of space, and he just threw it at one of my sides.
Yeah, to make it a little nicer, it's the team that's running on pavement versus the team that's running in mud.
Grass on turf.
3rd down and 12. Harrison rolling right. Throws this one. And overthrows his receiver, and it's a 4th down and 12. You got to ask yourself now, do you try to kick a field goal and get on the board?
No, go for it. You're down 27-0 in the playoffs. Go.
Here comes the field goal unit.
You make it a 3-score game.
Here comes the field goal unit.
Chart says.
I don't care what the chart says.
Eric's having a rough night, man.
Well, my point at the top of the broadcast was right.
I agreed with the point.
Yeah.
The point was right. I'm just saying it's been a rough evening for you.
You had to throw me under the bus and then come back and say you're right.
Attempting the kick, 29 yards.
Addison Klein out for the attempt. 4 for 8 on the year.
29-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Snap is back, kick is up, and West is on the board.
And Sevier County will have a minute and 29 to go.
Except there was a flag before the play.
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense, 5 yards from the previous spot, still 4th down.
So what was a 29-yard field goal is now a 34-yard field goal, which is the Matlock kick for tires, by the way.
He's been good from 41 at one point.
This is it? We're doing it right now?
No. By the way, after this, I'm tossing down to Sophie Starkey and having her set up the Matlock kick for tires. 3 penalties, 15 yards.
We barely went to her in the first half. We need to go to her more.
34-yard attempt from the left hash. He made the 29-yarder, And
got it.
Makes the
Snuck it in.
34-yarder just barely. All right, Sophie Starkey, we're going to take a quick break with Carson Newman, then we'll go to Sophie Starkey. Stand by. Sophie Starkey. Okay, I've been introducing you like for the last 5 minutes. Who you got for the Matlock Kick for Tires?
I have finally. I've been talking. I've got Hayden Parrish. Now he says he's actually tried this before twice, missed both times. So tonight he's hoping it's going to be different.
He's done this twice on the air.
That's what he said. He said he's attempted it twice. So tonight's the night.
Hey, check with him that he's not married and has kids, because like we had this guy on that one time, he started talking about his like wife and kids and stuff, and we were getting blown up. Like, I thought this was supposed to be students. Do you remember that?
Student. It very well looks like a student, but I'll make sure for you, Mark.
Yeah, make sure he's not married and has children.
I remember that. It was last time we were here.
Yes.
The Pioneer Heating and Air Scholar Athlete for Sevier County, that is Presley Hamilton, senior cheerleader with a 4.0 GPA. She's getting her final run as a Smoky Bear cheerleader on this playoff run.
Congratulations from Pioneer Heating and Air. 1:24 to go.
She has 3 timeouts to work with as well for the Smoky Bears.
You know, Baron Chandler said before the game, I said, how do you handle Cooper Newman? He said, you got to put a lot of pressure on him. Hasn't worked so far, as Newman will throw this one a back shoulder throw.
First incompletion of the night.
First incompletion of the night, yes.
West has figured him out.
It's over. Here they come. Carson Newman halftime reports coming up. The Matlock Kick for Tires that we've very efficiently previewed. Carson Newman will be here tonight. FCA Next Mile Scholarship winner. Aqua Clear is going to be here in studio press box. And CB45 says, I told Chad to be paying attention to other games tonight while he's running the parab. So
don't do your job. Do something else.
Do the parab with one hand and check scores with the other.
He did the parab too well last week, so I understand.
Second down and 10. Newman feeling pressure from behind and will throw this one out of bounds, and a third down and 10 stops the clock.
Yeah, JPP's coming from behind right there. You thought for a second that ball was in danger zone, but incomplete and sets up third down.
The pressure from behind.
Tennessee commit here coming. Going a hold of him right before he let go of the ball.
1 for 1 on third down conversions tonight. And a third down. Rebels will send the house. And look at the screen.
Good play.
Pass, and a nice play by the Rebels.
What a play right there.
Well, that was blown up by the fact that there was helium in the ball when he threw the screen. Yeah, just the timing was there. And again, read well by Messiah Wren. That nice defensive play.
Can I ask a question? You've got timeouts if you're West. Do you have timeouts left? You have 2 timeouts left. You're not calling a timeout?
I think they did.
You finally took a timeout. Okay. I was wondering, where's the timeout here? You're going to get the football.
I told you, they figured him out.
Well, our thanks to Bacon and Company for the new apparel that we have on Everybody Stand Up after this graphic so we can show the new playoff apparel. Dropped off the Rivalry Showcase apparel. The new unis for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase, by the way. I put those on social media. Jack Dance and the great people over there. The unis look good for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase.
They do. Or do you want a model where you walk to the camera and then turn around?
Like you just did? No, I'll let you handle that. You just took care of that very efficiently.
My great friend Mark Nelson showed me how to do that.
Great. Checks in the mail for that sponsorship. Scores tonight, and we got to tease, set Chad up just a little bit. Any games that are just super surprises tonight?
No, I mean, Halls has got a slim lead over Tennessee High.
Okay.
Gibbs winning 21-3 is probably a surprise.
The way they're
winning is not a surprise. Farragut playing right there with DB to a degree, and that's not a surprise to me either.
There's Chad. Look at him. See, he's talking about how he runs the parab. He's trying to tell everybody else to do his research for him. High snap. And this one is returnable from midfield. Around left end, and the Rebels will start inside the 40 with 38 seconds to go.
Yeah, good return there by Abe Anslet, not letting the ball get by him, and it was end over end.
Colossal Productions not here tonight because they are busy. They're starting to get that business now that people have heard about them. And look at the new video here, whether it's a tailgate party, whether it's a wedding, a special event, whatever it is, Colossal Productions has got you covered. Scan the code, have your own personal Jumbotron for your event, 865-236-1850. West with one timeout left. 38 seconds to go. They change quarterbacks again. They're going nowhere fast if they keep completing passes for a -1 yard.
Yeah, trying to work the sideline, obviously, but you got to get some positive outcome out of that. Now they got two receivers top of your screen. A lot of space in there at the slot. Spreading some things out.
Second down and 11. Boy, nice pass there. Found the seam.
Yeah, going to the short side. Gain of 10. So
by the way, this is Cannon Dowd at quarterback.
Yeah, he got the 2 series ago.
Yeah, he's a senior.
Yeah.
They've had 2 plays that took 8 seconds, and it's a 3rd down and 1. One timeout left, so they can still run, and they will off left tackle. They'll get the first down, which will stop the clock.
Spike, got a spike.
But you got to spike the football quickly. Can't start the clock till the football is put in place. It is, and they'll wind the clock. And down the ball. I will say this, a field goal here would make it a 21-point game.
Yes, it would.
Because of the missed extra point.
You'd prefer the touchdown, no question.
Well, at some point you got to show you can cross the goal line.
Yeah, but like at this point, you just got to get points.
Yeah,
obviously.
points matter. I'm with you. I'm with you, but
it's the Rebels' first 3rd down conversion. Dowd rolling to the right. Nice pass on the sideline and knocked out of bounds.
Just what you wanted. You got near a first down, about pick up a 9-10. Got out of bounds, stopped the clock. Good throw off platform there by Dowd.
You know, if you cross the goal line, you score a touchdown here, you go in at 27-10, you get the football to start the second half. Okay, now I'm kind of going with you here on your whole thinking positively thing.
Yeah.
Before, I thought it was just kind of trying to make the broadcast interesting. But now
you got to win the middle 8. You got to.
I'll take them serious when they cross the goal.
Yeah. 3rd down and 1. Pump and go to the end zone.
Pick.
And did he pick it?
Yes, Bryson Hedrick.
Interception by Bryson Hedrick, and it was a fun narrative.
Couple of touchdowns and an interception, and you're right. That probably, stopped any hope of West finding the end zone or trying to mount a comeback here before the half.
You know, he's the smallest guy on the field that plays the biggest.
No, he always makes plays. Obviously made a bunch of plays in the state championship game last year.
Well,
all throughout that run.
He maybe had to get him a new hat from Exterior Home Solutions and a little mini helmet again, which I think he's already got some of those. So the victory formation for Sevier County. And then we'll get ourselves set up for the real excitement. The Matlock kick for tires. The halftime score, Sevier County 27, West 3. And what you would have to say is a surprising halftime score.
I mean, it was just from the get-go, back-to-back possessions, 70-yard touchdown passes. Sevier County did a great job of setting the tone, and West never had a chance to muddy it up early on.
So Tony Budnick, the hardest working producer that we have here on Rivalry Thursday, has made his way down to the field from the production unit. Has everyone set up, and Sophie Starkey, take it away.
I'm here with Tom from Matlock. Tom, playoff season's great, isn't it?
We love it. We love November, football time, also Thanksgiving, right? So we're very thankful to be serving East Tennessee, your whole viewing community, for the last 72 years with their tire needs and their car repairs. So thank you.
And then we've got Hayden over here. She's going to be kicking for those tires. He's actually attempted this a couple times before.
I remember him.
The guys say they remember you, so some pressure there. Do you feel like tonight's going to be different?
Tonight's going to be different because Tony Gann told me to kick it.
Oh, and that means you're going to make it?
Honestly, true.
It does. Well, let's see if you got it.
Looks like Matthew McConaughey down there. All right, all right, all right. Here we go, 35-yard field goal. Sophie, what are the odds he makes it?
I'm not feeling great, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good call, Sophie.
He, in fact, did not make it. Your score at halftime
tell him he's banned for life.
27-3 Sevier County. The Carson Newman halftime report starts now.
Yeah, he doesn't get a fourth try. That's it.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and, of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
Well, welcome back. Time now for the Carson Newman halftime show. Halftime score is 27-0. Let's head down to the field for the Sevier County Marching Band, who is standing in place tonight. Well, as the band is between numbers, let's take a break here for Doc Talk, brought to you by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cameron Sears. I'm one of the doctors at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, and I'm one of the pediatric orthopedists. And I'm here to tell you about how kids can get injured at the playground that you might not know about. So toddlers on slides. Everybody is worried about sending their toddler down by themselves, and so they put them in their lap and go down the slide with them. The problem is, at that age, their tibia or shin bone is very susceptible to breaking with a sudden twist. So you go down the slide, their leg gets to the outside, they have a sudden twist, and they can break their leg. So instead, think of it like Disneyland. Keep all arms and hands inside the ride at all times and stay safe. But if you do have the mishap, we're here at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic to take care of you.
And the halftime score, 27-3 on the Carson Newman halftime. A little bit more of the band before we unveil the first scholarship winner of the FCA Next Mile. All right, Nick Davis is here from Carson Newman, and so many exciting things going on at Carson Newman. I thought we were doing the scholarship presentation first, but here we go. The football team doing great this year.
Yeah, so football continues to roll. Picked up a big win last week against Catawba, so playing Newberry tomorrow sometime. But the winner of that potentially looking at a SAC championship for the season. So right now I think we're currently first in the Mountain Division, so football's got it going this season so far.
But all the sports are doing well.
Yeah, all the sports are doing good. Basketball season's about to ramp up.
Okay.
Both of our men's and women's teams are preseason top 5 in the conference.
I know that guy, by the way.
Yeah, Chuck Benson. He's a great guy. But yeah, our women are preseason ranked number 2 for the SAC. Jennifer Sullivan, I think, is preseason pretty much first team all SAC. On the guys' side, you got Jack Browder, who's one of the top 3-point shooters in Division II. And so both teams are looking to have some pretty strong seasons this year, and hopefully we'll be able to make another run in the tournament.
By the way, you were talking about tours of the campus.
Yeah, so Carson Newman, we're always having daily tours throughout the week, and so those are free. If anybody's interested in attending just on a visit or coming up to campus, they can visit cn.edu/visit or cn.edu/apply.
I was interested you said on there no essays. What'd that mean?
Yeah, so a lot of colleges for their admissions process, a lot of times you have to submit all this paperwork and all the, sometimes they require you to write essays, just kind
I'd be out.
Yeah, I know, right? So there's colleges out there that do require essays upon admission. We don't require that. Our applications are free.
Okay.
No essay required. It's a pretty simple and easy process. So.
Sounds good. Nick Davis, good to see you, man.
Thanks, Mark.
From Carson Newman.
Thank you.
Hey, let's take a break. When we come back, Carson Newman halftime show will continue. We'll introduce you to the first of our 4 scholarship winners in the FCA Next Mile, which is brought to you by Pilots Miles of Good. Halftime score, Sevier County at 27-3.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices.
Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the Super Dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive, or Kingston Pike.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Okay, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Aubreys. Let's eat. Aubreys. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Mandy asks, what stands out to you about Tennessee when you compare it to the other places you lived? Great question, Mandy. Right off the bat, I can tell you those other places don't have a food city. In-house butchers, local produce, it's enough to make you evolve for life. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Hi, welcome back to the Carson Newman Halftime Show. Aerial coverage, as always, brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. What a great time to go up to the mountains and take in all that Gatlinburg Sky Park has to offer. The sunrise breakfast, just a gorgeous time of year to visit our friends at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Well, we have talked to you all season long about the new partnership between FCA and Pilot. FCA's Next Mile Scholarship, $40,000 up for grabs. Kids have applied for the scholarship all over East Tennessee. It is funded generously by Pilot's Miles of Good. Our first $5,000 winner from Knoxville is from Carter High School.
Hey, my name is Brett Williams. I'm the associate pastor at Lions Creek Baptist Church here in Strawberry Plains. But more importantly today, I'm Ansley's dad. I've been Ansley's coach for years and taught her how to play sports of all kinds. And I've loved one of the things about her is her tenacity on the court. She would turn a corner and all of a sudden get angry and play really, really well. And I've loved that about her. When it comes to academics, she's always had to work hard, and she's always had to study and always had to give her time and energy and effort to that. And I've been so proud of her, just working hard to have good grades and to be above a 4.0. For Ansley's faith, I've gotten to be there from the very beginning, from memorizing scripture to being there the day that she gave her life to Christ. I got to be the one to lead her to faith in Jesus, and I've got to see that grow through her middle school and high school years, and she's one of the leaders in our church and an example to so many other young women.
Happy birthday to you. Ansley. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Are you Ansley?
Yes, I am.
I'm Tiger. First off, happy birthday. Scholarship that you won. Thank you for your service to Jesus with FCA, your school, your church, and just being an awesome leader in this community. So congratulations. Here's your check.
This scholarship means the world. I'm a pastor, so I'm not making tons of money or anything like that. And so we've been praying for years, Lord, would you please help us to send her to college? And so this FCA scholarship is really an answer to prayer.
My name is Brandon Arnwine. I'm an assistant principal here at Carter High School. We just want to say thank you to FCA and Pilot for recognizing one of our students. We appreciate you, and we are so happy that Ansley is receiving this scholarship.
Yeah, and congratulations to Ansley at Carter, $5,000. So next week at halftime, the $5,000 winner for East Tennessee, Our quarterfinal, the $15,000 winner for Knoxville, and in the semifinal, the $15,000 winner for East Tennessee. So whole lot of fun, really looking forward to that. And our thanks to Pilot and FCA for that. Steve Stewart is here. He's Aqua Clear Project Manager. You must be busy this time of year.
It's nonstop.
I would think it is.
Love it.
You know, we've talked about well water, and the reason I focused on we're up here in the Smokies.
Right.
And a lot of people live off of well water up here.
Tons.
And the water can look like sulfur. It can smell like sulfur, and you guys can clean it up.
We do. A lot of private homes that are on private wells here. A lot of cabins, a lot of rental cabins. A lot of them owned by people who don't even live in Tennessee. And, man, they've got enough to take care of. And so we not only go in and put systems that deal with it, but we manage it for everybody, too.
Which is what we're looking at here. You bring the Kinetico systems in, and then it just takes care of all that well water.
Correct.
Now, I will say this. Your hot water heater, if it's been running well water for a while, keep that in mind as well.
Yes. Yeah. It's when you hit well water, you're hitting whatever comes up out of the earth. And so you said it really good earlier. It can be smells. It can be iron.
Yeah.
It can be all kinds of sulfur and stuff that would tear things up. It can be rock and hard water.
Yeah.
And it will tear up whatever it goes through. So you want to stop it wherever it is.
Aqua Clear's got you covered no matter what system you've got in there. Aqua Clear, call them, and they'll get you taken care of. Good to see you, man.
Very good. Appreciate it.
How do I get one of these vests? Is David Brewster, I got to go call him to get one of those?
That's it. That's all you got to do.
I'll probably have to
Put
go
the
through
pressure on
Just saying.
Put a little pressure on it.
Sounds good. Thanks for coming out. Okay,
Appreciate
Tom,
it.
now hang tight here, and I'm going to kick you out here in a second, and here I go. I'm kicking you out now because it is time for the ever-popular segment called CB 45 Says. CB double-dutying tonight. He's got the cool swag headdress working tonight.
Yes.
You look good down there.
I know, I'm warm.
Yeah, you look good. Okay, here's the first question. There were several games last night. What was the biggest surprise from last night?
Science Hill, man, coming back from being down. They defeated 35-31 over Oak Ridge last night at Blankenship Field, man. What an atmosphere. It was kind of crazy at the end of the night seeing Science Hill celebrate on Blankenship Field.
You were there. All right, second question. After seeing Alcoa lose to Anderson County 31-30 last week, did it change your thought in any form or fashion that Alcoa wins an 11th straight state championship?
No, it didn't, Mark, because it's good to lose a regular season game before the start of the playoffs. The Tornadoes have a great chance to make it back to Finley Stadium in Chattanooga.
Okay, the game that's going on right now that is the biggest surprise. What's grabbing your eye right now?
Right now, it's up in Thunder Valley. It's the Halls Red Devils 17. I think Brent Hughes has got them rolling.
Okay.
Mark, we might be going there. Halls Red Nation, we might see you next week.
Well, we got to see who wins the other game, but we'd love to do that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
making calls.
Here we go. All right, CB45 says, the funniest thing you have ever heard a player or a coach say while you're running the parade microphone on the sidelines this season was?
It was Coach Osavet. He said,
Okay, stop. What did he say?
He said, 3 and out. And his assistant coach said, we got the ball, coach.
Oh, goodness. Okay, all right. Hey, keep doing your job down there, okay? I'll see you at Waffle House after the game.
Oh, yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm sure you are. Oh, my gosh. Time now for the State Farm Spotlight. It shines on Scotty Dykes.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been located for over 25 years. I'm a 30-year employee with State Farm, where I've got claim experience and things of that nature. Our office currently offers auto, home, life, and health insurance and banking products. We also offer investment products for retirement planning and things that may help people assist in the time that they need in retirement golden age. One of the things that's very important to us here at our office is community service. We do things every week in our community, from food trucks to going out to different things with the Chamber of Commerce and things of that nature. I'm also a high school football coach and do Little League football coaching as well. We want to be sure we're involved with the youth and community because that's something that's near and dear to my heart, and I want to continue to do that for as long as I'm an agent with State Farm. Our team loves meeting with our customers in person. However, you can reach us obviously by phone, email, or on our social media sites. Our team does a great job of developing our social media from Instagram to X, or formerly Twitter, and of course Facebook. So if you want to know what's going on in our community or what's going on in our office, please follow us online or just give us a call at 865-882-2181. We'd love to do business with you.
I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Ferris thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
What's better than enjoying a deliciously smoked turkey with all the fixings? Not having to cook it. This Thanksgiving, let Buddy's Barbecue do the work so you can focus on spending time with the ones you love. From smoked turkeys and hams to full feasts with all the sweets, get a smoking good deal on a spread everyone will love. We will sell out, so order today. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
Third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health. Our halftime score at 27-3. Sevier County got a little closer after the second quarter on the OEB stats.
It did, and then an interception kind of ended any threat of West finding the end zone. Yeah, it's been Sevier County's night.
Started out on the first pass of the game. Cooper Newman, 78 yards. Bryson Hedrick.
And if you saw that once, two is better, Austin Bryce, because they came right back.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Nathan Patterson did a nice job on the ground in the first half.
Patterson, 11 carries, 47 yards, 2 touchdowns.
A little spark, a little roll right, a little up top, wide open again, pitch and catch.
Hedrick, 5 catches, 166, 2 touchdowns.
And an interception.
Yep. Interception there in the end zone. Sevier County continuing to move the football down there. There he is, getting a first down. They get to the goal line. Nathan Patterson, 1 of 2 touchdowns in the first half. That was from a yard out. That's 21-0.
He did the old John Cena, you can't see me. We got the nice pick here for number 10, Zach Banks. That's returned. And again, Patterson in for another touchdown. It's 27-0.
27-0, the misconversion after the third touchdown. And then West comes back, puts a field goal on the board. And 27-3 is the halftime score as that one squeezed through. Smoky stat stubber in the first half. Have not mentioned Cooper Newman's stats, fairly impressive. 10 of 12, 215, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
But again, he missed his last 2 pass attempts of the half there, so that's accurate.
It's ridiculous.
He started 10 of 10, phenomenal first half, and we'll see what happens here in the second.
Meteorologist Brad Jones keeping us updated on tracking the storms tonight, as he says the rain is essentially a marathon away, 26.2 miles away.
We're underway in the second half, and from Oldham's Creek to Flat Creek, here come the Rebels.
Up the left side, look out. Nice speed past midfield. And a lot to smile about tonight if you're Sevier County, brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Wolko, Dr. Costa, Dr. Malone, and in the very near future, Dr. Thayer, brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Proud title sponsor of Beyond the Orange, presented by Knoxville Smiles.
And if you're West, a lot to smile about that Messiah Wren return right there. Close out of the 50.
Yeah, 43 yards, 27-3. Got to think positively.
Until they cross the goal line.
Raheem Lee off right tackle will pick up 3 yards. Well, I'm with you. And here's what Austin says until we see him cross the goal line. We've had him for a game and a half, and we've yet to see that. They lost to Powell 15-3.
Yeah, but gosh, it just feels like 2 games, 2 different stories. I mean, that was a really good football game against Powell until Powell kind of got away from the fourth quarter. Defensively, I mean, obviously that's not been the case here tonight.
By the way, what's Powell doing?
They're blowing out Morristown West.
And I know that disappoints you as you came dressed as a Morristown West assistant coach tonight. Yeah. Even though you're a Morristown East alum. 3rd down and 5. 1 for 6 on 3rd down tonight are the Rebels. 4-down territory at the 41. Throw it to the running back out of the backfield, and a flag comes in. Had Raheem Lee been 6'8", Harold Carmichael might have made the grab. Aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Great time of year to head up to the mountains where we are. That is Gatlinburg Sky Park.
No flag. They will punt it away. And to your point, which was a very good one a second ago.
Thank you so much.
If you go back to the Alcoa game, we've had them on TV now 2.5 games. They're yet to score an offensive touchdown.
Thus the PTSD you have about saying they need to give. Colquitt will punt this one away. A low bounding punt straight into the purple turf. I had not thought of that. Our 3rd time having them on this year. Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Friday, Rivalry Playoffs. Brought to you by the official training partner of the Rivalry brand, that being D1 Training Facilities.
And next year we'll unveil Rivalry Tuesday. We'll be bringing you the greatest JV games in the area.
I did have somebody say, what do you think about doing futures games, like doing middle school? Like,
I mean, it's year 17, Packer. I'm surprised it's not here yet.
Oh, he tried one year. Tried to get me to do a middle school player of the week, and I said no.
Actually, that's true. I did do that one time.
I know exactly. I was right out here on this practice field at Sevier County. I felt like Rich Jones going, we're going to do a pregame show.
There's a story to it. I had somebody call and wanted to sponsor like a middle school athlete of the week.
Believable.
And I just said, hey, what do you think about it? And he goes, that's the dumbest idea you've ever had.
For every Rivalry Thursday, there's a myschooljersey.com.
There is, yes. Hey, you know what? You don't know till you try. Just say it.
No, you're right, because I told you the All-Star game was a stupid idea, and I was wrong on that.
2nd down and 5. Yeah, by the way.
Just keeps leaning on him. He's leaning on him.
I love the All-Star game idea from the get-go. Again, it gives these seniors the chance to play a football game.
Here's the thing that's kind of cool about the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase.
The band. The band.
Hang on. When the band. Yeah, Ron Rogers and the band. I think we'll have a huge band this year. Saturday, December 13th at West. But when we started the game, let's be real about it. You know, there were about 10, 15 players that decided to go play in another All-Star game. Well, this year we had one that committed to playing our game that then came back and said, hey, I was going to go somewhere else. By the way, if you'd like to join the Rivalry Showcase band, contact Ron Rogers down on the street. He is our band director.
And the coolest thing about playing in those All-Star games, it's kind of like, it's a little bit different. You kind of like go to camp for a week. You meet and hang out with different guys, and then you trade war stories. You trade decals on your helmets. I mean, it's just, it's awesome.
Here's what's cool about the band. I was at the Tennessee-Oklahoma game, last week, and the Pride of the Southland marching band's marching up and down, and they're doing their pregame.
You had really good seats, by the way.
Yeah, they were great. And so I messaged Ron Rogers, and I said, hey, can the Rivalry Showcase band do this?
The circle drill?
The pregame.
You're talking about the T.
Yeah, and he said, yes, absolutely. So I think that's what our band is going to do this year at the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be neat.
By the way, here we go. We're going to act like we're meteorologists. Here comes the...
As you can see, the low front is moving in, and it's causing this weather pattern to come in across the Knoxville area.
I know the yellow's bad. So.
Yeah, wait, but here's the deal. We're showing a radar. Where are we?
we're somewhere right here on the map,
Packer,
Mark.
This is your geography lesson for the night.
No, it's coming from the southwest.
Cooper Newman 1 for his last 4 here. Big third down.
3rd down and 5. Newman going to take a shot downfield. There's Bryson Hedrick
nice
again.
Play by Messiah Wren.
And this one knocked away.
There's a flag on the play. Great play at the end there by Messiah Wren.
This one's against Sevier County, so they'll be forced to punt. Yeah, I don't know how many games the rain's going to get in the way of tonight.
Well, again, if you're playing
Holding
East.
Offense number 62. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
So if you're Greenville, that's a running clock up there against Carter. If you're Gibbs, they're up 24-10 against Elizabeth, and you're going to be able to get your game in. But if you're playing more over towards Alcoa or Maryville or even here, like the weather could technically get here.
There you are.
The rain is coming in from the northwest, heading southeast.
Sevier County who's going to go for it. Another flag here, but did they jump, drawing?
Prior to the snap, ball start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So I don't want to be Johnny Obvious, but the Sevier County touchdown here makes it a nonstop clock, and we get done quicker. I don't want CB45's hair to get wet down there. So
I'm not worried about CB45. Sophie's hair, on the other hand, hopefully she came prepared.
Silas Monroe is deep.
That's a low-line drive.
Monroe will get his hands on the football. And let's take a quick timeout while we have a chance for it. Starts storming on us.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
8:19 to go in the third quarter. And I don't really honestly know what the rule is as far as if the rain comes and it hits us, as Raheem Lee off left tackle.
We've had some experience with weather delays and cancellations. However, they're not their playoff games. Also, score of interest, Bradley Central over Jeff County 17-14, 1:20 left in the third. So a lot of time left there, but that 73-82 matchup getting good in the fourth quarter.
Ancelet making things happen with his feet down to the 45-yard line.
I tell you, a game that's getting interesting is Red Bank now only up 24-21 on Macon County.
Oh, that game's back in play.
Back in play.
Trailed by 10 at the half.
Trailed 24-7 at one point.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a late flag.
Oh.
Couple flags.
15 yards. Now the Rebels are knocking on the door.
Yeah, we'll see if they can cross the goal line.
Warren Moon thought he had the thing won. I'm just saying.
Frank Rockets crossed the goal line.
Don Beebe. They're going to wave it off.
They're into the fourth of it, Elizabethton. Gibbs is up by 14 and will have the ball.
After the play, personal foul. Defense number 6. Late hit out of bounds. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
It's on Parker Newman here. We'll see 6 coming in late right there and just continuing to push.
Oh, yeah, a little extra push.
That's that was a couple of extra pushes there.
Lady Vols a winner 98-47 over ETSU, by the way. Barron Chandler and West down 27-3. Handoff off left tackle. Up the middle of Messiah Wren. We will announce tomorrow on the social media platforms, which is now many of them, where we will be next week for OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City. Second round has been kind of a challenge to figure out exactly what we're looking at. as options. 2nd down and 8. I'm curious if West has thrown the last pass. I mean, they're just handing off every time, wouldn't you?
I mean, that's their best offense, but you can't really do that down 27-3. In the second half.
Again, the Heupel kid throws it pretty well over on the sideline. I mean, if you can't throw it, why not give him a shot? What's the worst that can happen? You're down 27-3.
Well, and you can get him some reps, too.
It's 3rd and 9.
Watch the slot here, top of your screen. We'll see if they put it towards the sideline.
3rd down and 9. They'll look right, throw back left. Nice blockers in front. They will get the first down, I believe. Yeah, they will. First down inside the 15.
Yeah, nice play call. They kind of worked the wrong side of the field last couple times on 3rd down. That was a Silas Monroe on the screen. Gets to the line to gain. Nice play call.
First down and 10. Messiah ran off right tackle, trying to bounce it outside. And won't be able to.
Sevier County just running that alley, stretching with the offensive line. They had a couple of linemen pulling on that. Ren was hiding behind them, and Sevier County just kept running, playing inside out, lost 1.
5:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Raheem Lee feeling his way into the teeth of the defense. Cross the goal line.
They've been down here a couple times.
By the way, we made it 5 minutes without everybody giving me a weather update. Showing me radars.
What are you doing here on 3rd down?
Handing the football off, and if I don't get it, I'm doing it again. Actually, I'll take my free 5 yards. Jackson Perry.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Sevier County got a little sloppy here in the 3rd quarter.
Anderson County in a weather delay.
4 penalties, 41 yards this half already, and we're midway through the 3rd quarter. Again, a couple sloppy plays that led to West knocking on the door.
3rd down and 4. Handoff inside, Raheem Lee, and it'll leave a 4th down and 2.
Man, that was probably a straight give because they were kind of wildcat there with Lee and Ren. Ren should have pulled it, and he would have been walking in for the score.
Nolan Parton on the tackle.
They're going to kick, they're going to go.
Look at number 71 working 9 to 5 in there. 2 for 2 on 4th down of the Rebels. This is the biggest one of the night with 4:20 to go, 3rd quarter.
Move the line of scrimmage.
27-3. Handoff off left tackle, bouncing it outside.
Nope.
And I don't think he got there.
He did not, and it will be Sevier County football. Again, the inability to pass. We may not be in a running clock, but we kind of are with West running the football.
Second time Sevier County will be starting inside its own 5. Ended up scoring that last time, went 98 yards.
See, if I'm Sevier County,
you come out and take a shot?
I'm just taking shots at this point. I mean, I really am. I'm like, let's make this a 30-point game and let's get this clock running.
Well, look how far back that safety over the top is playing right now.
3 receivers top of your screen. They'll go inside handoff right on cue of me saying take a shot. They'll run up the middle.
Either way, it's a running clock when everybody's running the football.
Man by number 52 and 45.
That's a great point, Austin.
Casual, Neely.
Austin's good for about 1.5 good points a game. He's 1 away from the over.
6.
Zach Nelson's taking the under. Says that's the only one going to be made. 2nd down and 6. Patterson up the middle, and to Austin's point, the clock will continue to run. Now the ball's off this weekend, kind of next weekend, but at the same time, a great opportunity for tailgating next weekend against New Mexico State, or a basketball game. Food City, your tailgating headquarters. Place that order online. They will have you ready to go.
Third and a long 2. Sevier County obviously wasting a lot of time, not in any hurry.
This one blows wide open for Cooper Newman, right up the middle.
Shoestring.
And he'll get out to the 28-yard line. That will stop the clock to move the chains.
Anytime a player comes in there late on top of him, if I'm Todd Loveday, I am flinching and closing my eyes.
Yeah, you think? Now, the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand is Ted Russell Ford, 2 locations in Knoxville, and Ted Russell Lincoln to provide for you and your family a great experience, and that is Ted Russell Ford.
Finding different ways to get it to Bryson Hedrick, this time on the little pump pass, jet sweep. Good play by the linebacker for West, running that one down for a pickup of about 4, maybe 5. To your point, though, I mean, Monday Night Football the other night, different situation. Washington was down so much, but Jaden Daniels in that football game when it didn't matter, and
Hey, I'm going to bring Sophie in here. It's a 2nd down and 5 while the play's going on. Sophie, a lot of attention to Cooper Newman. What a great young man, though.
Absolutely. And the last time I was here, I spoke to Coach Loveday, and he said, that's a guy whose pulse never changes, and clearly that does not change in the playoffs either. He said you could walk into practice any day of the week and you not know the opponent they're playing because Cooper Newman is just doing basic footwork drills. Every week he calls him Mr. Consistent, and that consistency has gotten him to well over 2,000 yards and 36 touchdowns on the season.
And that's what you want out of a quarterback.
Yeah, only 4 picks, only 5 picks in 2 years. Phenomenal work.
Yeah, had the one, which didn't happen until the playoffs last year.
Yeah, we had that one. So Jeff County down 17-14, started a drive at their own 1 with 8 minutes left in the 4th. Threw a pick. Bradley Central has the ball to 13 with 7 minutes left.
I do like what Loveday's doing here, to Austin's point, which is the one good point he made tonight, is how he's running the football, running that clock. Getting to the fourth quarter.
The only thing that stops it is first downs, right? Whereas, like, if you have a running clock, nothing stops it. Except for a touchdown.
Correct.
And a quarter change.
By the way, what's the, is it Macon County we're talking about?
Yeah, it's 24-21 still. Macon County trying to come back. They were down 24-7. As Patterson pulls, but that's going to be coming back.
Man, what a run there.
Flag comes in from behind the play. So Macon County is the one that's the defending champion that knocked up Anderson County.
Yeah.
Yes. 78 rushing yards prior to the penalty here for Patterson. Gain of 18 on that one. But it's holding, so take it back.
Well, we better get the, after the call here, we better get the last aerial shot.
Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
He's about to have to come down. And aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Yeah, the drone can only fly when it's not raining. So when the storm hits, our aerial coverage disappears. But it's brought to you, as always, by Gatlinburg Sky Park. And our thanks to Gatlinburg Sky Park for sponsoring the Team 100 documentary.
Watching Macon County as we go, they're going to go to the 4th, down 3. They have the ball inside the 30 down at Red Bank. But watching them, Gibbs and Macon County may be over by 8:20 next week. I mean, it's 2 teams that run the same.
And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's quickly get to break before the rain hits. 27-3, Sevier County will flip it around on OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world? Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. we are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
And the fourth quarter is brought to you by Carson Newman University. 7-3, Sevier County with the lead. Still waiting on the rain to hit here. It's hit a lot of other places, though. And a second down and long. Smoky Bears will keep it on the ground. I don't know how much more Loveday's going to throw. I think he'd rather just run the clock and punt it away.
Yeah, 27-3 in the fourth quarter of a first-round playoff game that you're winning. Yeah, I would run it too.
Sevier County with this one, if everything holds, barring we made jokes about it, but barring the Buffalo Bills come back against the Oilers, they'll improve to 10-1. The lone loss this year, that Rivalry Friday loss to Grace.
Game of the year.
Which is one of the games of the year.
Timeout. Knox West, their first time out of the half.
Central Hall's game is also good.
Take a break while we got a shot.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Take a look at the third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. Not much has changed. The domination by Sevier County across the board, passing yardage.
Same amount of first downs, though, which is interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Explosive plays.
Zach Nelson, incredible stats tonight. Look at the third down, second 2 for 9 is West. 11:20 to go, third quarter, 27-3. Still have not seen any raindrops yet.
Just so Baron Chandler there. I mean, obviously not the way that he wants this one to go, but he's done a phenomenal job this year.
Third down and 15. Newman going to take the shot. Finds his receiver. Parker Newman behind the secondary, first down. Boy, he just dropped it in the bucket.
Again, he's been doing that all game.
36 yards.
Look at this throw.
Look at the touch.
And that right there is why he's getting a lot of interest.
The Grace St. George's game was called after the third quarter due to weather.
See, that's what you wonder if they do in something like this at 27-3. Just say, hey, it's over.
But what was the score, though?
It was 49-0.
Yeah. I
mean, well, different. Yeah.
Now, I mean, a game like this maybe, but, a close game, no way.
I'll say this. I think in hindsight, the decision that was made by
the teams to go Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to give Joe Gaddis credit for anything, but at the same time, I'm totally joking. Love that guy. The fact that Oak Ridge played last night against Science Hill and Coalfield, Vincent Napier.
I don't know. I think Oak Ridge may wish they had played tonight because it didn't go too well for them last night.
Yeah, by the way, I'll say this about Coalfield. What a season Jaden Bunch has had for them. Yeah. 1,534 rushing yards, over 2,000 all-purpose yards, 25 rushing touchdowns for Jaden Bunch. Been nominated for Mr. Football.
He's got to be pushing. And again, I don't know the Coalfield record book, but I mean, you factor in what he did last year, what he's done this year. He's got to be up there. He's got to be pushing some of those records.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a career for Vincent Napier, who does such a great job at Coalfield. They beat Cloudland 51-6 last night.
He's in the showcase, right?
He is.
Good.
Yeah, and Bunch is the all-time leading rusher in Coalfield school history.
Yeah, and that's what I figured.
The Brad Jones Sports Network. Hey, Reeds Across America is here. We're about to find out how much money was raised as Cooper Newman's trying to hit pay dirt.
And a flag.
Yeah. It's hold or pass interference. They held him.
I'll say this, $484 raised tonight, but I can't thank our veterans from Reeds Across America enough for coming out here and donating their time to make sure that there are no gravestones for any of our veterans who paid the ultimate price, that they don't have a wreath on their gravestone this Christmas season.
Pass interference, defense, number 0. 15 yards from the previous spot. The yardage results in a first down.
It was 3rd and 9. Defensive pass interference there. Moves the sticks. And now it's first down at the 14.
And a touchdown here will make it a 30-point lead in a nonstop clock. Two for two in the red zone as far as scoring touchdowns for the Smoky Bears.
Martinez marked down at the 11-yard line. Pick up of 3, 2nd and 7. Matlock number 95, Indy.
Under 9 minutes to go, 27-3. Sevier County will be at home again next week as the number 1 seed. And should they win this next week and then Powell win, the 3rd round game would be a rematch of last year's 2nd round game.
And boy, was that a good one.
Powell at Sevier County, handoff off left tackle.
Nowhere to go. He got to the 9, and that was it.
Well, don't you know Powell would love to have another crack at this Sevier County team. They were up 24-10.
That played the
2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, and they were up 24-10. They let Sevier County pull it out.
They were a part of the biggest chapter of the Cardiac Kids last year.
Well, that was the greatest Houdini trick.
Yeah.
I mean, there was definitely some other tricks.
There was some.
But this game at West last year was a part of that as well.
Oh
obviously.
Goodness!
But
yeah.
I mean the one against Powell, you're right.
But if you did the whole ESPN percentage probability of winning, Powell was like 99.9.
Yep.
15-play drive, 8+ minutes.
Snap. Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
I will say this: am I officiating the game? I don't know that I'm calling delay a game right now, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get out of here. I understand you've got to call it, but at the same time, I'm like, let's think about what we're trying to do here. Trying to get out of here and beat the weather.
Yeah, because it's coming.
Newman on the quarterback draw right up the middle.
Newman keeps.
On a 3rd down, and do they run it again? It's 4th down and 2.5 or 3. I mean, technically it's a 3-possession game. I'd probably run the play clock all the way down, then kick a field goal. Is probably what I would do. Because you would go up the full 4 possessions.
Yeah. And you're taking as much time as you can.
By the way, I feel the cold front coming through like right now. And that's what Loveday will do.
Timeout. Sevier County. That's their first timeout of the half.
Let's quickly take the break while we can.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
I hate the way my water smells. Aqua Clear can fix that. Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but Aqua Clear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
Aqua Clear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
Yeah, we went double box there because of the fact that we simply can't slow the game down.
But don't worry, what you just might have missed, you've seen it twice already. Cooper Newman to Bryson Hedrick for 6.
Yeah, Hedrick had the 78-yarder, the 70-yarder, and then now the 4-yarder. And we're in a nonstop clock situation.
And boy, do you need it.
Yeah, I mean, you're at a point now where the rain is right upon us, and just want to get this out of the way. 34-3.
Beyond the Orange and Locker Room Sundays at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Hey, I'm Tennessee D-lineman Nathan Robinson.
And you can check Nathan out on Beyond the Orange on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network.
Then stay tuned for Locker Room at 7:30. It's the Players Show with current players, VFLs, and experts from VolQuest. That's Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
So that's coming up Sunday night, 7 o'clock on TVSN, Beyond the Orange at 7. Food City Locker Room at 7:30. And you can see those anytime on the YouTube channel for VolQuest. Farragut and Dobbins-Bennett tied at 21 in the fourth quarter. What a win that would be for Jeff Courtney and the Admirals.
Yeah, no doubt.
After a 3-7 season.
My alma mater is going to lose tonight.
Are they really?
Yeah. I think down 31-14 is where it is right now.
Yeah, my alma mater didn't play because they didn't make the playoffs.
I know about my alma mater, LD Bell in Texas.
I hadn't seen that score yet, Packer. I'll let you know.
Yeah, they're in a lightning delay right now.
Let's look it up. You can go to the old Twitter. Don't call me X.
Let me know what Dylan's doing tonight.
That's the best part is no one ever calls it X.
That was the dumbest thing ever. It's like changing Easttown Mall to whatever they called it.
Free kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
LD Bell football. My alma mater played last night and got drilled 31-3. Oh, golly.
So Sevier County already had a 97-yard touchdown drive, and this one was 95. Listen to this, 17 plays, 95 yards, 9:18 off the clock, ending in the Cooper Newman and Bryson Hedrick touchdown.
By the way, that's textbook.
Ooh, I mean, it is. To get to the finish line, that's right there is textbook.
As the clock is running on a night like tonight, where everybody's like, okay, we're just waiting for the sky to open up. Loveday says, I'll just run the ball and take out the whole quarter.
I mean, that drive is incredible.
So, by the way, Macon County, is that right, down 31-21, which would mean that if Gibbs wins, they're on the road?
Yeah, correct. With one of the most egregious spots I've ever seen by an official.
We were talking off air. That was.
Like seriously, that
on
guy
a fourth down play, atrocious spot. Man, look at Rengo.
Second down and 11, and here's what happens. You finally get to a point where you've got a nonstop clock. It is inevitable that a dude finally does that. Messiah Wren with a huge gainer for the Rebels.
Yeah, again, until they cross the goal line.
56 yards, and he stopped just short of the 12.
And good for him in what is going to be his last football game. Getting a nice explosive run on that.
It's not. He'll be in the rivalry.
Oh, you're right. He'll be on the.
Just saying.
1 yard away from 100.
Wren following his blockers down inside the 5. Austin, you're following score.
Gibbs up 24-17, 2 minutes to go.
And Betsy.
Gibbs has the ball.
What was Greenville Carter score?
I blow out. It was 49-7.
Is it really? Second down and 1. Raheem Lee off left tackle, touchdown.
Flag. It's a hold. It'll be coming back. So
are you kidding?
It's not. I like what he's thinking, though. Keeps the clock running for a little bit longer.
I was going to say, announce the flag, roll the clock.
That literally was going to be their first touchdown on TV.
It might still happen.
Halls is pulled away. They're up 31-15.
Holding. Offense number 66. 10 yards from the previous spot. Still second down.
So who do we have playing in East Tennessee next week? GP?
Well, you'll have Halls playing in East Tennessee. You'll have Grace Christian. You'll have GP.
No, Halls is on the road.
No, Halls will be at home.
Halls will be at home.
Lawrence County at Halls.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Lawrence County at Halls.
Second down and 11. Raheem Lee off left tackle, spinning inside the 5, trying to run through defenders. Did he get in?
Yes,
touchdown.
He did.
Love the effort from that guy.
He's a good player. And he's going to be a good player for years to come. Raheem Lee.
Yeah, so Red Bank will win. They've got the ball back, 4:22 to go. So that one's going to be
the balance right there. The balance, the spin move, taking a would-be tackler into the end zone. Great play.
So Sevier County will be at home next week against Walker Valley, correct?
Correct, that's right.
And Wes is going to stay on the football field and go for 2 here.
Maryville will be at home. Alcoa will go on the road to
Timeout.
Upperman. Anderson County will host
That's
Stone
their second
Memorial.
time out of the half.
Well, and as we showed you at halftime, if you've got well water, this is what it looks like. Sulfur in the water, and AquaClear can go up there and take care of it. A lot of places up here in the Smoky Mountains are on well water. And AquaClear can get you taken care of very efficiently. Rivalry Friday, Rivalry Thursday, Rivalry Playoffs brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers, Covenant Health, Knoxville Smiles, and Commercial Bank. 3:34 to go in this one. Eagleton advances on with a 48-0 win over Cumberland Gap. Royals win the first ever playoff game in school history.
They're in a lightning delay. Are you kidding me right now?
3:34 to go is as far as we made it.
And you see the TSSAA lightning delay policy here.
Well, so we can show the lightning policy, but a conversation with the West coaches says that they believe the coaches may have a discussion about just going ahead and calling the game with where we are right now, which would make sense. I think they'll bring the coaches together, say it's 34-9, Todd Loveday. The officials are at midfield, and it looks as though Brian Ashley, athletic director, is following them, whether they're heading off the field or I think Loveday's trying to say, hey, can we just go ahead and have the discussion and call this thing?
Well, I think that's what Todd is wanting. It didn't.
Yeah,
it sounded clearly they tried to talk to Barron Chandler. Barron, on the other hand, so we'll go to the locker room and try to regroup and see if we can.
Well, Loveday's wanting to have the conversation. I think he's saying that to Ashley, and the officials are walking off the field.
Well, the weather's coming. The rain is coming.
Yeah, I think as an official, you can't just turn and walk off the field. You've got to have the conversations to say, guys, what are we thinking here? Both teams agree that the game.
Well, maybe he asked West, and West didn't agree. Which, I mean, that's hard because you don't want to say you're giving up.
You don't want to turn to your seniors and pretty much just say, guys, we're done.
That's it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
well, I don't know. One of the West coaches came down and said just now, hey, they're going to talk about calling the game, and should just call the game. I think that's what the West coaches obviously had talked about in their headsets. But it didn't look to me like the officials were even going to turn around and have the conversation.
No, it didn't. And is this a 30-minute deal? And then you have that conversation. Do you give it one run to see if you can come back and then call it? I don't know.
It's 30 minutes from every lightning strike, and
well, you're looking at least 45 minutes to an hour before you start back.
We have one game that we know of that's been called already tonight, right? And that was Grace Christian.
Yes.
Well, they're telling the stadium to vacate the stadium, and what a horrible position we find ourselves in with 3:34 to go. To throw to something else and then say we'll come back. But at this point, that's what we have to do. And so in a delay at 34-9 with 3:34 to go, we will play the Team 100 documentary on Sevier County's run to a state championship a year ago. Should they have an announcement of a decision to stop this game, we will interrupt that documentary and let you know. But in the meantime, here's Team 100. Well, so what you're seeing as you are looking live at Sevier County High School, as the game has been called, 34-9, the final score. Part of the discussions down there is, the West coaches didn't want to give up, wanted to continue to play, and essentially the decision was made is hey, if somebody above our pay grade makes the decision, then we'll abide by it. And finally they said this is going to last too long. Here's how it started. First pass of the game, 78 yards. Cooper Newman, Bryson Hedrick.
You'll see a lot of that. This is the second drive. You got Patterson, the sophomore, kind of getting them out of their own shadow a little bit to set up yet another 70-yard touchdown pass. On the rollout, Newman to Hedrick.
Hedrick, 7 catches, 183 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also had an interception on the defensive side. Cooper Newman, pretty good night, 13 of 17, 268, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, we never got to that point, but it looks like Hedrick was headed towards his MVP game. Nathan Patterson in for 1 of 2 touchdowns.
And then West with the pass here that's essentially almost fair caught by the Smoky Bears.
Yeah, Zach Banks returns it, and there's Patterson's second touchdown.
30 yards on the interception return, setting up a second touchdown for Patterson before the half. West threatened before the half, ultimately turned it over into the end zone there as he went to the halftime break, but they came back and tried to fight in the second half. This is actually right before the halftime.
27-3 was the halftime score as Sevier County had the lead. Second half, third quarter, all they did was run the clock.
Yeah.
And then we get to the fourth quarter. Here's Hedrick's third touchdown to make it 34-3. A nonstop clock as we sat around just waited for the rain to hit. Raheem Lee gets in for the touchdown, makes it 34-9. And then right when this happened, the skies opened up. Everybody came off the field, and they talked about it and said, you know what, not going to be able to continue. So 34-9, the final score. Sevier County advances on.
Yeah, they will host Walker Valley right here next week. And, most of the region goes chalk. Obviously, this was a game that, did not go the chalk for Region 2 5A. Yeah. Everybody else in Region 2 5A moving on, though. Yeah.
Let's get a couple things out of the way before we sign off and send WBIR what they need. The Joe Newberg collision of the game. And this one here, Sevier County with the ball. Cooper Newman rolling that way, and boom.
Yeah, Messiah Wren coming up, making the nice tackle.
That was where you said that the ball
fell with helium.
Yes.
He also had a really nice kickoff return, but this hit right here, this tackle really.
So because of the weather, we're not actually able to present the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP, but we'll go ahead and tell you about the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. And there are only 2 guys on this field that could have been candidates, and one of them threw to the other one, and I think we went with one who caught it.
Yeah, I mean, Bryson Hedrick, when you had the interception on defense, right when at the end of the first half, when you factor in they were trying to get a little mojo, and he kept it from going. Obviously, almost 200 yards receiving, a pick, 2 touchdowns. Doesn't get much better for 0.
Yep. So Sevier County, your defending 5A state champions, they continue on. Now, they've still only lost 1 game in the last 2 years. That was to Grace here. Now they run the consecutive win streak in the playoffs to 6 in a row after 5-0 last year. And where will we be next Friday for OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City? We will tell you tomorrow. We've got to have a discussion. Gray Hodges pregame show at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. I guess let's at least just discuss it here, just since we're sitting here. I mean, just kind of candidates for games of where we would be next week.
You thought if Gibbs were able to get a home game, that would be a primetime destination.
Yep.
I think Halls now is a destination potentially for us. I think Grace Christian could be as well.
With BGA.
Kind of got different scenarios out there, kind of got tossed out of the window tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Red Bank holds on. Macon County misses a chip shot field goal that would have tied it and forced overtime at the gun. At the gun.
Wow.
As the defending champs are not defending anymore.
They're done. So we're going to have a whole bunch of new champions. Okay, so we'll talk about it. We'll announce it tomorrow. We'll call the schools and say, hey, can we come next week? Final score tonight, almost a full 4 quarters, and then Mother Nature got in the way with 3:34 to go as defending 5A state champion Sevier County Smoky Bears improved to 10-1, 34-9. Your final score tonight. We will see you next week somewhere on OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City.